Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh, what am I doing here? Welcome back to the Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique. My name is Ren and your lovely fashion dolly. How you guys doing? It's been a while since it's been just you and me, huh? Oh my gosh. Honestly, with the whole tournament thing, I am regretting a little bit deciding to schedule for like a stream right next to the final day of the tournament because it was so stressful. But you know what? I feel like I've been neglecting you guys a little bit. You know, the streams is the way that I connect with you, particularly if you're not in the Discord. I connect with you through the streams just because I want you guys to, you know that I'm alive while I work in videos in the background and whatever. Although, I don't know if the people who subscribe for my videos like the idea of me streaming on YouTube. Because I've been streaming on YouTube for quite a while now, and I really do enjoy it. I like it a lot more than streaming on Twitch. Not to shade on Twitch's side. Twitch chat, you're lovely. I love you. But I like YouTube a lot more. It gets me like a way to be precise. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I wonder. I should probably poll the people on YouTube to see if they like it, if they like me streaming there. Because I'll be honest, most of my viewers, for the most part, come from YouTube. Twitch tends to be come and go type of thing. And that is honestly because I share a time slot with a lot of my friends around this time. A lot of my friends that are on Twitch. So it's a little bit... It's a strong competition, dude. It's a strong competition. But yeah, girl, I gotta tell you, not to trauma dump. Not to trauma dump so early in the stream, but we gotta talk about this, okay? I need to share a traumatic experience that I had not too long ago. So, I found where the mother load of the mosquitoes were coming from. Because I don't know if you guys if you guys haven't been here for a while. I've been talking about the mosquito problem that has been happening around my domicile. Like, it's my legs are chewed up. My legs are chewed up. Mosquitoes don't have teeth, but they somehow manage to chew them up. I have to wear actual pants, which honestly, for me, being a streamer, having clothes on while streaming, sacrilege. But that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do in order to survive this bitch of a world. Because these mosquitoes are just vampires. They're trying to get me. They want my blood. For some reason, I am the only one who's getting bitten by mosquitoes. Why do we say bitten when they don't have teeth? Isn't it more accurate to say poked? Probed? Being probed by mosquitoes? I feel like that's a bit more accurate because they don't have teeth. Anyway, point being, I found the mother load and I just sprayed that shit. I sprayed that shit with Raid. Not Raid Shadow Legends, but Raid the mosquito repellent. I spelled it all off. What I'm telling you, I became an exterminator, and I filled that shit with Raid. It is astounding the amount. I think I almost used the full can, to be honest, which I probably shouldn't have. It was probably overkilled. And this probably led to the issue that I had later. You know, I left as I waited for the mosquitoes to die, like normal, right? And then I came back to it thinking, oh, thank God, it's over. Life is good. War is over. It was like a nuke went off. Because not only were the mosquitoes not dead, they were not there. I think they fled the premises. There was a bunch of ants trying to flee the scene. Like, it was looking like a crime scene. A bunch of ant corpses everywhere. Ants just very disoriented. Some of them had like broken legs for some reason, which I don't know why they would have broken legs. I don't think that the spray would break their legs, but apparently they had. And they were like dragging across the floor, like victims of an earthquake. You know, it felt so bad. I felt so bad. I know that ants are pests too, but here's the thing. I actually don't like killing anything. which is ironic, isn't it? Like, I don't derive joy in the suffering of anything or anyone, except for, honestly, except for maybe mosquitoes. Mosquitoes is the actually one that I actually do get a certain amount of cathartic satisfaction from watching them riddle and die. But that's not the point. I really do not like the idea of making another being suffer, right? So, when I tell you, when I tell you, it was like a carpet bomb the whole place. I Chernobyl that motherfucker. It feels so bad. I don't know how people feel okay inflicting suffering on other animals and stuff like that, because there were corpses in the ground, girl, and corpses. I'm pretty sure I saw one of the ants go to its friend who was there on the floor and trying to carry it out. I don't know why. And then I had the brilliant idea, Chad. I had the brilliant idea. I'm gonna grab my what's it called? My sweeper? No, that's not what it's called. Escova. Shit. My broom. I grab my broom and I try to just nudge the ants out of the firing zone. Because I was like, okay, I need to get them out somehow. And I can also not let them into my home, because if I let them into my home, they're going to become a problem. They're going to get into the walls. So I tried to get them out, not realizing that I was probably making it worse, because it probably broke more of the limbs. It probably broke more of the limbs, and I felt like a titan. I felt like a tyrant. I felt like I was making suffering people who didn't deserve to be suffered. If ants had a news channel, I just became an public enemy number 1, and I don't feel good about it. If I don't get into heaven, if heaven does exist, I'm not gonna get in there, because if Michelangelo or whatever is gonna be like right in the pearly gates, is like, you killed that ant colony who did nothing to you. Bye. We must kill to survive. Hello, Juju. How you doing, sweetheart? Yes, we must indeed do. I actually have geckos in my house. Geckos usually take care of spiders. We have formed like a symbiotic relationship with geckos. They live behind my stove, my kitchen stove. And so we have formed a type of relationship in which they get the ants and they get pretty much any insect that will be poisonous. And then we're just left with jumping spiders and mosquitoes, really. And I guess ants now, although I think I killed some of them, but still. Hey, hi, Elise. How you doing, sweetheart? I was just talking about the fact that I put a lot of killing insect spray. I don't know how to say it. Anti-pesticide? No. It will be that's a very specific thing. I put some raid on that bitch. Just to get rid of the mosquitoes, and it turns out that I ended up killing more than just mosquitoes, which is sad. But yeah, how you doing, Elise? How's it going? I haven't seen you in my chat in a while. I hope you're doing okay. And Juju, how was your stream? I noticed that your vertical streams are working quite a lot. Do you feel more confident on them? I've been thinking about it too, but I don't know, girl. I don't know how much the people who subscribe to me for videos are enjoying the fact that I stream a ton. I don't know if they enjoy that. Because on the one hand, like Viveros was saying, they subscribe for videos, not for streams. And then streams and videos are not really that separated on their feed. So their feed kind of just gets littered with my streams. And I wonder how much they enjoy that. Hey Aaron, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? Doing well. I've been prepared to start a new job this month. Congratulations! You're no longer jobless. Woo! You're no longer part of the problem. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, you work in the medical industry. You are part of the problem. I'm kidding. Streams have been super fun too. It's nice to focus on something that I enjoy. That's good. That's good. I had a fun time organizing the tournament. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun. And I am happy that a lot of my friends who participated on it really did enjoy it. They all seem to have a great time. But Mary, I'm not gonna do something like that for the foreseeable months. Probably until next year. Probably until next year. Because here's the thing. This is the thing that they don't tell you about tournaments. Never participate on a tournament that you're organizing yourself. As soon as I was part of the problem, as soon as I got into it as a participant and not as a host, shit went awry. I could not keep anything under control, and it made me so stressed. I was so stressed out. But then again, though, I'm a control freak. You will pry the control from my cold dead body. You know, from my cold dead body. I need to have a certain amount of degree of what's it called? I had to have a degree of, I had to put my hands on it. I had to put my hands on the dough, you know? I had to slather that bitch with my own hands. Otherwise, I feel stressed. I feel stressed that things are not gonna come out the way that I want them to. But the thing is that when you're organizing something and participating on it, it's two different things. It's two completely different things. Because you cannot really keep an eye on other people if you are busy doing something for yourself. You know what I mean? So it was so hard to both not only host, but to also pay attention to chat and to also make sure that everything is running smoothly. Hi, Shioni Nap. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh my god. Wait, I know you from Twitter. Hi, girl. How you doing? I am working 2 jobs. My new job is the second. Ooh, bitch. We feeling brokey. We're feeling brokey. I know that I can judge though, girl. Not that I can judge. Let's be honest here. I am probably the brokest person out of all of us here. I am the one who's unemployed. I'm trying to make this whole YouTube shit work. You know. Finally able to catch a scream of you. I am so happy you're there. And guess what? We're doing art today. Let's get into it, shall we? We can chat while I'm drawing. Oh, hello. That is not the right one. We can chat while we're drawing. But chat, what are we going to be doing today? What are we going to be working on? Well, I think you see him on the screen. You see him right there. I don't know what Yuri says that this is not a man that she likes, because I feel like she probably likes him a lot. I'm working right now, but I'll be lurking. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I usually just yap my head off while trying to concentrate long enough to draw something, you know, to just draw a single line. The handsome man for the new Pokemon name. Yay! His name is Curvo, I think. You see, it's curved. It's like part of it is like crow. So hold on, let me check his name because I had it wrote it down. I wrote it down. Yeah, Corbell. Corbell. Oh, you know what? This is what we had. This is what we had the internet for. This is what we had technology, Patrick.
Corbeau.
Excuse me, what?
Corbeau.
Bobo?
Corbeau. Corbeau.
Obu.
Corbeau.
Obu. You know what? I like his name in Spanish better. His name in Spanish is Corax. His name in Spanish is Corax. Can I call him Corax instead? God, hold on. I hate French.
Corbeau.
Corbeau. Corbeau. Corbeau. I thought his name was supposed to have like Corbell. I mean, no, because his bow is bow. My bow. A bow. Like rainbow is Corbeau. But in this case, his pronunciation is very weird.
Corbeau.
Like he's almost keeping the R almost. It's Koba. Koba. Rainbow. Koba. I don't know, girl. I'm gonna continue going with Corbeau. Because you know, I don't know. Is the same thing like minor nuances with like with Jury, for example? I know the jury gets mad about me saying Juary, but Spanish, dude. Spanish. What can I tell you? I almost said carbuncle. Oh my god. Wait, or yeah, there you go. But anyway, the point is that we're drawing this pretty motherfucker. The point is we're drawing him. Which I was watching Pepper stream the game earlier. I was watching his stream. I have no idea what this dude is about, if I may be honest with you. I'm trying to work on like I'm trying to strike while the iron is hot and work on a video talking about the designs of I guess the quote-unquote gym leaders of the new Pokemon game, Legend CA. My issue with it though, and this is an issue that I feel like only applies to me, is that if I'm not getting the hands in the game myself or just able to actually watch and understand the footage, I don't really know what's going on, you know? And because Pepper has been playing it for like 12 hours in a row, I just cannot be watching that for too long. I have ADHD, Mary. If you're not jingling keys in front of my face, I ain't watching, you know? Which is sad and unfortunate. I wish I could support my Oshis a lot more, because here's the thing. I have a lot of my Oshis are really, really funny people, and I support them and I appreciate them a lot. And my friends too, like Jerry and Pepper. I think they're very, very funny people, and I really do appreciate them a lot. But damn, girl. If I tell you that I cannot stay in a stream for too long, I feel like such a hypocrite. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like such a hypocrite sometimes, because I'm like, oh, I want people to watch me. I want people to come here for my... I hope I wasn't muted for too long. I'm sorry. Where was I? Where was the last thing that you guys heard from me? Thank you. But what was the last thing that you guys heard from me? Because I got confused. And now I don't remember. I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I barely remember that I was thinking about the fact as to whether or not it would actually help for me to get diagnosed with ADHD. Because I was thinking, I am not officially diagnosed yet. Like, I almost think it's impossible. Oh, streaming and paying attention to your streams. Okay, I see. Okay, let me just bring the back then. Let me just roll the clip. So, what I was talking about is I felt bad that I was not able to watch my Oshis for too long. Because I feel like a fake fan. I feel like a fake fan, right? I feel incredibly fake if I am not able to stick around for too long. And there is only like very selected people in which I can stay there for more than an hour. And I am unfortunately sad to say that is not my friends. Like, my friends are very entertaining people, don't get me wrong. Yuri, Pepper, Ty, Devros, all of them are incredible entertainers. But my brain is just not able to do it for some reason. And I feel bad. I feel bad that I'm not able to support them in that way. The same way that they support me. And the same, and honestly, it's like very, very specific people. And I don't know how to describe what they have in common for me to be able to watch all the way through. And it's more so just Super Butterbombs and Lex Porte. Those two are people who I could listen to for until the end of time. But them, I don't know. Aside from them, I don't know. It will have to be something I really want to watch. Like, I don't know, like a game that I really enjoy, for example. And I was thinking about the fact that, will actually getting diagnosed with ADHD help of anything? Like, I know I have it. There is something severely wrong with me for it to not be a mental illness, you know? I just don't know with exactitude what flavor of mental illness I have. So I would like to know what's wrong with me, but at the same time, I don't know if it would actually help of anything, because I can certainly not afford medication. That is certainly not one of the things I can do. So I'm not really sure if it will help at all. I don't know. Elise, you're a medical professional, right? You're a medical professional, and I totally trust people on the internet to tell me what the fuck is wrong with me. Do you think it would actually help? I say, as though you were a psychologist, but I'm pretty sure that is not your realm. I think if I remember right, your realm of medical profession was actually pharmacy, no? Like you're dealing with the pharmaceuticals, right? It's outside of the scope of my practice. Goddamn. Well, I can't say I didn't try, folks. You can't say I didn't try. Oh, Mary. But seriously, though, I genuinely don't know if that would do anything. Like, I know a lot of people say that it sort of changes the way that they perceive life, right? But in my opinion, I don't know if it changes anything. Because, and the main reason why I'm saying this is because I've gone to a psychologist before, and we have recognized, you know, we have recognized, and I have made peace with the fact that there is something wrong with me, and not excuse, but like I can justify a lot of my behavior on that, right? And I can forgive myself. That is like the most important part about trying to deal with a mental illness is understand and know that the reason why you're like this is not necessarily because you a lazy piece of shit like the media, and people will have you believe. Is more so just, you know, your brain just don't work right. The brain just doesn't work okay, and that's fine. He's kind of like a little baby face now that I think about it. Can I just say though, I saw his modeling game and not to get distracted and be like completely ADHD, right? But anyway, I need to stop excusing everything with ADHD. I started to feel cringe already. Anyway, not to pivot, but I think his modeling game, the eyeliner is a lot more severe in game. The eyeliner is thick in the game. I don't know what they're doing, why they're making it so slim here. But if you look at his modeling game, it's thick and Banta black. It's super, super dark. Like, I don't know what eyeliner he's wearing, but he needs to give me the brand right now. So I don't know why they're making him softer here for some reason. But yeah, I can talk about different treatments. I mean, I guess that would be helpful, but I don't know. In a very real sense, I'm also not really sure if I want to get medicated, because I feel like what's funny about me and what's good about me is the parts that are wrong with me. Is it bad to say that? Is it weird to say that? Like, is it bad to think that whatever's wrong with me is better than being a normal person? Because at the end of the day, I think I rely a lot on it to be interesting. Which I actually don't think that that's a good thing. But I haven't been able to afford therapy for a while, so I have no idea how I would break that. No idea. Okay. So, Chad, what I'm going for here, by the way, with this little drawing of this little man, which I actually found out that he apparently is indeed incredibly short. what I'm trying here is to grab something really handsome, like something that looks really, really freaking handsome, and maybe like he hates you a little bit. Because this is gonna be for a thumbnail. I'm working on a video talking about the Legend CA, the Legend CA. I guess gym leaders, although they're not really gym leaders. I don't really know what their deal is. I haven't looked fully into what their deal is, but one of the practices that I'm trying to get into as I move into more into the content creation stuff is to try to visualize the video packaging before I finish the video in itself. Because I think, for example, that my body type video is a great video, but I think the packaging and a little bit of the presentation of the information kind of betrayed. And so I'm trying to be a bit more diligent on the way that I think of things. And I've been doing a lot of research, folks. A lot of research. I can actually show you. I can actually show you the little mock-up. When I do ideas for thumbnails and stuff like that for my videos, I tend to do mock-ups with stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with it, and it looks incredibly freaking rough. But it has helped me. It has helped me a lot because I want to be one of those YouTubers, you know. I want to draw my own thumbnails, even if it takes fucking forever, because it takes forever to finish things. But the way that I do it is I just do mock-ups until I am ready to replace stuff with actual videos. 1 second, actual images. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. 1 second. I talk a lot with these people. Jesus Christ. My own yappiness betrays me. There you are, actually. Okay. Here it is. This is actually so funny. I love this, by the way. Look. Again, once again, these are just placeholders. Yeah, I literally just placeholder everything with images that I find on Twitter or YouTube. Or just Google for that matter. So I don't really have the name of the artist who did this. I know that this is one of the Whole Life girls, but I don't really have their name because I don't plan to use their art. They're just a placeholder, right? But this is essentially the way that I do thumbnails. I just cobble something together until I'm ready to actually make it look good. Make it exist, and then you can make it better. But what do you think, Chad? Is this a good thumbnail? Do you feel the thumbnail? Hey, Cleo, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? Thank you so much for your biddies. Why does that not make a sound? I don't know. I forgot to thank you the last time that you were here on stream, but I was a little busy trying to prove my innocence in the tournament. But hey, how you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? How's it hanging? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, Lord. But yeah, this is my thumbnail for the next video. I don't know. I feel like it's fine. I feel like it relates the way that I feel about this man. Because this man's got me feeling things. It has got me feeling in interesting ways that I've never been interested before, you know? I don't know what's I think I'm having another renaissance, guys, in my taste for men. Because I love redheads, and redheads have been the thing that I've been into for a while. But there is something about this, like... Oh god, this is gonna sound bad. Oh shit. Hold on, let me read that. In Aryan sales and this US is something you need to have a combo with your primary personal provider. They should be able to send you a referral to a special diagnosis. If you express to them that you do not wish to be medicated, they should be able to provide you with info of non-medicated management for you. There are lots of different kinds of non-medication treatments for various mental health issues, but then again, is outside of my profession, I am not the best to pronounce it. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, to be fair though, I live in what's about to become Venezuela too. So I don't really have access to that kind of stuff, unfortunately. Mexico is going right down to the shitter. Right next to where Venezuela is. And listen, not to shade Venezuela, but they know what kind of shithole they are on. I know they do. And I am headed straight to that. So, and also, there's a very weird phenomenon in Mexican culture in which mental health is not really a thing that is taken seriously. So, it's just kind of... It's a little bit taboo, I guess. Girl, you're okay. I love supporting you. Thank you. I know that you love I know that you love giving a little bit of a change to the poor. you have me like rattling a cup in the middle of a town street, just like spare some for the dying, spare some for the poor, spare some for the unemployed. Not the shade, by the way. Please do, because once again, I feel like you are slowly but surely giving me a paycheck. Slowly but surely giving me a paycheck on Twitch. I want to move to Mexico. Don't tell me this, girl. I'm so. Well, actually, no. You in particular, because you're probably gonna be working. Well, actually, where are you from, Cleo? Are you from the States? Listen. Actually, no, the dollar is kind of dying. Girl, everywhere. There is no place is safe anymore. No place is safe anymore. Everyone is going to shit. You know what I want to move for? I've been hearing that Finland is a lovely place to live, gal. It is lovely. I've been hearing that, first of all, it's cold as fuck, and I will probably die from hypothermia because I have never been in a weather that is not tropical. But I would rather die from hypothermia than die being melted, but whatever. And also, although the cost of living is high, apparently humans are actually looked as humans there. Wouldn't you look at that? Apparently, they actually have rights in there. Not to get political. I don't mean to get political. But apparently Finland is a very great place to live. Place with a lot of care for its citizens and a lot in a very big sense of not companionship, but I guess community, right? At least from what I hear. That might just be like the desperate cries of a person who doesn't know what the fuck to do with their lives. But that's just what I hear, you know? California, but I have family in Mexico, and I am tired. I hate the cost of living here. Well, if you manage to somehow get a job that pays in dollars, you're gonna be golden here for a while, girl. You're gonna be here for a while, and you're probably gonna be fine. In fact, are you looking for a sugar baby? If you're gonna move here and you're gonna have money, are you looking for a sugar baby? Are you looking for somebody to show you around? Because if so, I'm your gal. Oh my god, is that the Leo Valerie? Hello, Leo. It's been a while, girl. How you been? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Everybody, if you don't know Leo, Leo is a lovely friend who has a voice like an angel. And he's always so welcoming and so nice. So if you haven't followed him, please go follow him. But I don't know about the hottie thing. Although I did show, girl, I don't know what I was up to last night. I think it was just the gay fumes. The gay fumes that came from Popo and Biveras being on the same stream together with me at the same time. But I did show my breasts last night. They were supple and stuff. And so I guess I am becoming a hot person now. I am becoming that kind of YouTuber. I'm sorry, Chad. Your say-so streamer is becoming unsay-so. As if I have ever been say-so. But what have you been doing, Leo? Have you been playing Pokemon Legends CA? If so, why is Corbo your favorite character? I'm trying to say his name properly, but I just can't. I can't. The French is just killing me. What kind of nose would he have? I mean, considering that he appears to be from Asian descent. Honestly, Chad, tell me something. Is this not the most Asian man to have ever Asian before? Like, he looks very Asian to me. Not only his aesthetic, because this is a Yakuza if I ever seen one. But this is a Yakuza aesthetic. Brock? I mean, Brock is not really Asian, is he? Is he Asian? Like, is he of Asian descent? Because I mean, I feel like rather than his closed eyes are more of a character trait rather than something related to Asians. Is he? Is he? I don't know, Juju. I don't know. It feels weird. I don't think he is. If he is of Asian descent, he's probably not from Japan. It's probably something like, I don't know. Like somewhere with darker skin. Probably like Southeast Asia. Maybe the Philippines. Actually, yeah. I could get behind Brock having like Filipino descent. Guntias is certainly. No, girl. That's just a character trait. Have you never seen the man who has his eye shots forever? Jellyfield donuts sure are good. Girl, you know what I want? I want to experience Jollibeans before I die. That is like my bucket list. That is my bucket list item. I want to know what Jollibeans is really about. Because I keep hearing good shit about it. But like, is it really? Is it really that good? I need to know. The public wants to know. The public needs to know. It's kind of hard to figure out noses for Pokemon characters. Because they don't have one. They don't have noses, in fact. I mean, from what I know, Asian people do have a bit more of a button nose, so I guess we can go for that. Oh, it's a reference from Brock holding an onigiri and referring it as a jelly-filled donut in the English stuff. Didn't. I mean. Okay, listen. In technicality, I guess if it was like a red bean onigiri, if it was a red bean onigiri, the description might not be too far away from it, you know? Because a red bean onigiri would be something that's jelly filled because, you know, it's red beans? Maybe? I don't know, maybe I'm reaching. I don't know why I'm trying to defend. I don't know what I'm trying to defend the Force Kids doves. Force Kids did some nasty shit with their fucking doves. It's everything. The hair, the black straight hair, the haircut. I know. I cannot believe that they're trying to convince me that this man is supposed to be French and from French descent. And then, although I think it's more so that, at least from what I understand, a lot of the characters are like, have more defined regions they're supposed to be inspired by. Because we have Carbo, who's clearly Asian, and then we have one of the girls who I think her name is Linda or Lydia or something like that. Yeah, I think his name is Linda. Yeah, her name is Linda, I think. She's apparently from like she has a very her face is incredibly Asian. She looks Asian, but also she has a Spanish name. So they are suggesting that she's supposed to be mixed, right? And her brother also has a Spanish name. And then we have Nabeen, who, I mean, the name just says it all, but the game specifically says that he's been living there for a while. So his parents, or maybe his grandparents, are the ones who come from somewhere else. That's probably Southeast Asian. 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh is peak though. I don't know about that. I never seen Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm gonna be for real. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those animes that I know that it's a sacrilege that I didn't watch, but I just never really had an interest, to be honest. I never really cared for Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that's mean to say for me that I don't care about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I really just don't. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those like animes that I feel like it's a very acquired taste. You know, it's an acquired taste. My heart. I'm sorry. You know who did watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Pepper is playing Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7 basically. So maybe you should maybe you should talk to him about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm sorry, I cannot relate. Listen. I was a girly girl, okay? I was the type of kid who was watching Cardcaptor Sakura, Sailor Moon, although I didn't actually watch Sailor Moon because I think they took it off the air before I could even actually watch it. But I was also watching, what's it called? Meow Meow Power. Ooh, bitch! Meow Meow Power. Or I think it's supposed to be Mew Mew Power, but still. Meow Meow Power, to me, was one of the best animes out there. It was so shoujo without abandon. Like, magical girl anime nowadays tends to be focused more on like fucked up shit. You know, whenever your magical anime girl transforms, she loses a limb or something. Like, or for example, I don't know if you guys seen the Madoka Magica Magia record transformations. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but they're kind of fucked up. There is one of the transformation in which one of the girls literally gets fucking skewered as part of her transformation, which is fucking nasty. It's fucking gnarly, but apparently, you know, listen, something's gotta pay the bills, I guess, for QB. It's gotta hurt before it gets better. Okay. Brock ethnicity is intended to be Japanese, though his appearance in the anime has less much for fan debate. It's originally from the Kanto region and a region in Pokemon World, and his Japanese name is Takeshi. While the creators were concerned about the character being racial stereotype in the Western countries, he was introduced as a positive fan receptions, and the anime has never explicitly defined his real worth ethnicity. I mean, okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, Juju. I'll give it to you. Fine. I guess Brock is Japanese. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Everyone Shugo Chara. Bitch, have I ever watched Shugo Chara? Ooh. Although I think it's supposed to be pronounced Shugo Kara. I think that's the actual pronunciation, but I don't care. Shugo Chara was one of my formative animes, dude. I will say, Amu pissed me the fuck off because she was so fucking indecisive and she led every single boy in that anime on. I was so mad. I ain't gonna lie. I was so mad for the longest time. Because, you see, spoilers for this, by the way. Spoilers for this. The anime actually changes the ending in a way that I don't like. The anime changes the ending because the ending of the manga is that Amu gets with Ikuto, right? The cat boy. She gets with the cat boy. The bad boy who's not actually a bad boy. You know, he's not actually a bad boy. He's very caring, but he has a dark past and therefore he cannot get close. Otherwise, he's gonna hurt you and whatever. That kind of guy. She was supposed to end with him, but the anime switched it and she ended up with the prince guy. Which fucking pissed me off. Because Amu had a lot better of a relationship with Ikuto than she ever did with the other dude. The other dude was just a fantasy. I don't even know his name. The Sport Guides, girl! The Sport Guides was my fave. That was my bias right there. That guy, I was enchanted. He was so mature. And I was actually kind of destroyed. Because at some point in the anime, he leaves because he's a third year. I am surprised of how much I remember about this anime. I'm surprised I remember this much about the anime. But I remember that he leaves. Bro, do you remember like the twist of all time, the plot twist out of all plot twists, when we were first introduced to the concept of a femboy? When it turns out that Nadeshiko was Nahiko or something like that. What's his name? I know his name is basically the same, but just a little bit different. Hugo, Kata, Nadeshiko. Is it Nadeshiko or is it supposed to be Nadeshiko? I don't know. Nagihiko. Yeah. Nagihiko. Nagihiko. Wait, is he the sports one? No, the sports one. That's not the sports ones, right? Am I stupid? No, because he was more about skating, right? Wait, hold on. Shigochara. Red hair dude. I don't know. Wait, what is the red hair dude's name? Oh no, yeah. It's him. Okay, thank God. We're talking about this guy, right? Did you? We're talking about this man, right? We're talking about this man that you were into, the sports guy. Was this him? He was so cute. He was so incredibly cute. But yeah, Nagihiko. His name is basically doesn't change. Nagihiko Fujisaki. I forgot how bug eyes the character as. I mean, let's be honest, it's 90s anime. Come on. Gotta give it a break. Give it a break. Although, I would say Chigochara is like incredibly 90s American inspired fashion that they had. Particularly with Amu. Like, do you guys remember the chokehold that Amu had in the picture in like MySpace? You know? Like, hold on. Amu. You got Chada. Hold on. Come back here. Come here. Like, the way that I remember every girl on the internet back in the day wanted to look like Amu. Hold on. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, Chad. Like, this bitch had us all through a chokehold. She had us in a chokehold. Because everybody wanted to be alternative like her. And this is very much like Gyaru 90s inspired. Like supposed to be rebellious. Everybody wanted a short skirt over with a belt and leg warmers. Do you guys remember this? I hope you do, because I feel very old saying this. I wonder why was she actually an alternative girly? I want to see her other appearances. Whoa, she looks so different in the manga now. Is she like in high school now? Is she in high school? Look at this. This is from 2024. I didn't know that the manga was still going on. This is 2024, Chad. She sometimes looks older. Has she gotten any more amulets? Or did the series just end? Okay, Chad, let's start a fight. We gotta start a fight. We gotta fight, Chad. We gotta fight. I need to know which outfit from Amu's transformations, like her transformations, which outfit do you like the best? Do you like Heart Amulet? Do you like Spade Amulet? Do you like the Clover Amulet? Or do you like Amulet Dia, like the diamond? If you need a little bit of refreshing, I'll pull up a picture real quick. Oh, I guess Angel and Devil were also a thing, but those were the other girls. Hold on, let me grab the outfits. Can I find a picture on the anime? Because I feel like this is fine. Hold on. Close this. Close this. Okay, this is Spade. Oh, actually, this is... Oh, no, that's a horrible render. Clover. Oh, wait. I have pictures from the anime now. One second. Clover. Spade. Heart. I don't know why they call it... I don't know why they called it a Dia when it's supposed to be just a diamond. Like, obviously, diamond, Dia, same thing. But still. Wow, the exposure on this picture is so much. You can barely see the outfit. But yeah, Chad, which one do you like better? Let's start a fight. Which one is the best one? If you ask me, although I am very partial to the heart amulet because it's pink and it has a lot of frills and ribbons and whatever, I would say that Dia eventually just got my heart. I don't know why. The pigtails is so pretty to me, and the shoes too. Like this ulala ass shoe was so fucking cute. It's just adorable. I don't know. I guess I like it a lot because of this. Because of the. I don't think these are sleeves. I think they're supposed to be like some type of cape. I don't know. I like it. I like it better. It looks softer. It looks prettier. I like it a lot better. You like the rollerblades. Okay, so you're more into the heart amulet. I mean, it's very cute too. I remember that she could fly on this one. I remember that this one was the amulet that made her fly. I think the Spades amulet is also very cute. But one issue that I have with it is just these fucking socks. Like the the horizontal striped socks that everybody was wearing around in that era is just, oof. Those do not age well. That looks weird. Also, look at these proportions, guys. She's just bones there. There's some very, very skinny legs. Oh my god. I don't know, Clover. I think Clover was my least favorite. Although I did like Clover, the actual fairy, more. Like the actual Sugar Chara more than the outfit. Because the character was super duper nice. And she was not as annoying as Spade and Heart. But Clover's outfit is just not for me, girl. Not for me. I don't know if this is a skirt or if they're supposed to be bloomers, but no. It's too big, almost. And that is coming from me, somebody who likes exaggeration. It's just too big. It's too big. And it also kind of looks like an apple, now I think about it. But yeah, Shokara was one of the animes that I love the most. Although, again, I wasn't that big of a fan of Amu. Amu just pissed me off at every single opportunity that she had. But she wasn't nice. She wasn't cute. She wasn't adorable. She was just annoying. And she treated poor Ikuto so bad. Ikuto was just pining. He's the original pie man. He pined so hard for Amu. Despite of the very concerning age difference. But she pined so much for Amu. Actually, was there that big of an age difference? No, she was 14 and he was 16. It wasn't that big. Now I think about it. It wasn't that big. Was it? I don't know. Anime used to be played with those age differences a lot. Where is Orba? Oh, I want to say his like angry expression. Where's his angry expression? There you go. There you are. I've been watching a lot of footage of this man just in preparation for the video. And he's so fucking goofy. He is so goofy, you have no idea. He's a goofball of a man. Like, he looks so serious, and you would think that he's the type that he would kill you, and he would. He will absolutely annihilate you. But for some reason, they give him like the most childish personality when he's not in serious mode. And it's just funny to me. I enjoy this type of character a lot. The subversion of expectation is what. It's just a very, very simple thing, but it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good about looking at him and being like, you know what? I am okay with simping for that man. Although apparently he's a lone shot. Oh, also, spoilers for Pokemon CA. I'm sorry. I should have probably said that beforehand. Apologies. But apparently you have been warned. I'm gonna start to talk about it. You have T-0 seconds to leave. Okay, if you're still here, I'm gonna assume that you don't care. All right. Apparently he's a loan shark, which I guess it makes sense with the whole Yakuza theme. What I'm confused about is apparently he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He appreciates loyalty above all else. He's very unserious sometimes. And from what I'm understanding of the story, I haven't watched the whole cutscenes yet. I don't really. This is like very preliminary thoughts, right? From what I'm understanding of him, he's just a guy who's doing the evil deed because it has to be done, you know? Not because he enjoys it, not because he particularly wants to do it. You know, it isn't the life that he has being a loan shark. It was not something that he chose. It was something that it chose him, from what I'm understanding of his backstory and everything. Which makes a lot of sense. He also dresses very eccentrically, and this is a... And the reason why it's plain obvious is just the suit as well. The suit is very well, not only is this most of something that you would see in like a Japanese dress suits, the Japanese fashion, they have a lot of this unconventional very boxy figures, right? Particularly the jacket is what gives it away. And so he's very eccentric, and you can see it in the way that his clothing works. And the pink, which is very similar to the pink that I wear, actually. The pink also sort of hints you to that idea that he's a lot more flamboyant than you would think he is. And I like that about him. I really like him. I just really need to understand him a little bit more before I can have like a full opinion on him. But I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do that prior to the ending of this month, because I really want this video to be done before October ends. Because after October ends, nobody's gonna care, you know? That's the sad life of the content creator. Is either you make it when it's hot or you don't make it at all. Well, that's not true. You can make stuff even if you don't make deadlines and whatever, but you know, if you wanna make it, sometimes you gotta try to do it when it's hot, I guess. Yeah, I'm really a fan of him, to be honest. I'm really a fan of him. I think the main issue that I'm having right now with the gameplay that I've seen with him off Pepper, because you know it's Pepper playing the game, I think that the main issue that I'm having is that he's very contradictory to what the vibes are in a way that I'm not fully understanding yet, you know? That's what I mean to say. Because sure, subversion of expectations, but it has to be done well, otherwise it kind of just looks like it came like you pulled it out of your ass. And right now he feels very I pull it out of my ass character, rather than, oh, this is a character that actually has nuance. So I just need to learn more about him. I just don't know I just don't know how much I'm gonna be able to learn about him before that video needs to be out. Okay. Let me see here. Is it that his eyes are getting smaller, or his eyes are already that small to begin with? Well, his eyes are actually rather small. The more so, his expression doesn't actually change, per se. I think his eyes maybe just get a little bit more angular. Can I just say, by the way, the thing that I appreciate the most about Pokemon character design is that they are not afraid to get stupid with it. They are not afraid to get incredibly fucking stupid with their character designs. Because there is one character, which I believe is the Steel type trainer, who just straight up his beard is just a tire with spikes. His beard resembles a full-ass tire with spikes. And it's so fucking fun. That is the level of stupid character design I aspire to think. Because here's the thing. There is like, I guess, 2 levels about character design. Right? There's 2 levels. Either you... Jesus fucking Christ. Did you hear that? Jesus Christ, hello? Oh god, she's watching sports. Okay, no, she's not dying, guys. She's not dying. She's watching sports. Oh god. If you heard that, if you heard somebody screaming like a fucking demon in the background, that's my sister. She gets really into sports in a way that I don't think it's healthy. So, yeah, apologies, Chad. Apologies. Apologies, but it will happen again. I want a bit of like looking down on you sort of hot luck. I think I gotta get his eyes. Sorry. Not his eyes, his eyebrows in first. But do I want to do the angry expression, or do I want to do the one where he just kind of looks hot? I think also part of the hotness about him is just the fact that he gets really angry sometimes for no reason. I love this expression, by the way. Jesus Christ. Girl, it's not that serious. I guarantee you, those people don't know you. I don't know. I feel weird. Like, now that I have experienced the tournament, I get why she gets so heated up about it. But at the same time, I'm sitting here, just looking at her, giving her the side eye. We're getting so fucking loud about it. I'm like, oh gosh. I don't know, guys. Are you guys big into sports chats? Do you like sports? Do you like this sport? Let's put it this way. Do you ever scream at TV for a sport or anything like that? Because I don't think I felt that about proper sports per se. I felt that about Drag Race. Drag Race is one of the ones that I sort of understand it, but I don't know that I like this expression. Like, I like it, but I'm not sure that it's evoking what I wanted to evoke. Like, I want him to look odd. That's the thing. Maybe once or twice. Okay, what kind of sport then? What kind of sport makes you yell like that? I don't know. I've never been big into sports, to be honest. Sports are one of those things that I just don't understand it. Not so much that I don't understand why people get excited for them. I mean, I get excited about Pokemon tournaments, right? So it's not that I don't understand being excited about something. It's more so I don't know that I think it's more so I just don't understand the sport itself. And that's the thing that makes me feel You'll wear it out. Only cheering, like maybe for a home run or a touchdown. Oh, okay, I see. So baseball. I learned the other day that apparently baseball is like very big in Japan. It's one of those sports that people don't mess with. And I think Mexico has something like that for soccer. But is there any sports that... How about this? Is there any sport that your family is into that you're not into? Ooh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Chad, hang on. Hang the fuck on. I know what I'm gonna do to make this hot. The whole idea is that he's gotta look really freaking hot here. Ah, my fucking pen just not working. God damn it. Hello? Sir? It's not working. What the fuck? Okay, give me 1 second. Are we done? Thank you. How am I gonna draw this though? I think the way that it goes is the hand is here, and this is the palm. Jesus Christ, girl. Is she that loud? Can you guys actually hear her? Not into soccer, to be honest. Fair. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there is any actual sports, like actual classic sports that I'm actually excited about. You know, I think maybe that's not a sport, but I guess horse. I get excited about horses now. Ever since Sumo Musume, I really like watching horses race. Like, it's actually exhilarating. What if maybe if I watch humans doing the same, I will feel the same for them? Maybe. How about marathons? Like, maybe I could watch a marathon and see how I feel. Speaking of sports, though. Speaking of sports and things that have nothing to do with that, because I'm trying to find a connection so that I can move on to another topic, and you guys are able to follow me. But speaking of other sports, my friend Hime, who also goes by Rotten, my friend Hime is participating in a cosplay contest. And can I show you guys? I'm gonna show you how good her fucking cosplays are. Because you guys need to see this shit. She cosplayed Elfeld for her most recent cosplay competition. And look at this. Look at this. Isn't she gorge? Like, the cut of this fucking dress looks so good on her. It looks so sexy on her. I don't know. I like it when my friends look good. I like it when my friends wear something that make them look hot, because it just kind of inspires confidence, you know? Jesus fucking Christ. That's awesome. I know, right? She made this jacket herself, by the way. I think everything but the gloves is made by her. And I don't blame her for not making her the gloves, to be honest. Because gloves are hard things. They're very hard to do. So if she bought them, I don't blame her. But everything else was made for her, including the wig. The wig is also that she also made. The weapon, the shoes were also. I think the shoes themselves, she actually didn't make them, but she did decorate them to look like what she needed to go. The socks were made by her. The little guards were also made by her. The little spikes as well. Almost everything was made by her, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I want to cosplay too. Cosplay sounds like so fun, but also so tiring. Because, like, imagine if you're like oversensitive to stuff. Like, I cannot imagine having like sensory issues and being a cosplayer. Because cosplay is almost drag. Cosplay is basically drag. You're hot, you're uncomfortable, and people think it's okay to come and touch you, you know? So it's basically drag at that point. But I want to do it. I want to do it because it seems fun. Chad, if you were to cosplay a character, what kind of character would you cosplay? Who would you cosplay? Like, say right now you have the budget to do anything and to look photorealistic like them. Like, you can look like any character, male or female, whatever you want. Who would you cosplay and why? I don't know how fingers work. Jesus Christ. While you guys answer that, I'm gonna try to figure out this finger because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fingers are hard. Fingers are appendages that I don't know why they exist. I don't think they're a good thing, but we have them. And so I guess we need them. I think it's also that this is supposed to be the little finger, the pinky finger, and this is probably too long. Wolfgang from Project Eden's Garden. Wolfgang. I know about Eden's Garden, but I haven't played it, nor have I seen anything about it. Is it good? Let me see. Wolfgang. Oh! Why do I vaguely remember him being more punkish than this? I vaguely remember him being bigger than this, but I guess he's not that big. He looks cool. I know the artist who do this, by the way. I follow her on Twitter. And she is a chameleon of an artist. She can draw everything and anything, and it's so fucking impressive. I wish I was like her. This is so good, though. I like his character. I used to cosplay a character named Strongbad as a pretty big commission in Washington, D.C. It was always fun. Strongbad. From what series, if you don't mind me asking, Ambias? What series? I played it and it was really good. Maybe I should play it too. I think Danganronpa is one of those games though in which I probably need to play it just by myself. I don't know that I would play it on stream. Because Danganronpa requires a lot of reading and I am very slow at reading. Homestar Runner. Okay, let me see that. Strong bad. Oh, I seen this dude around. Why do I... Is this one of the characters that came off from... Oh god, what was it called again? Like one of those animation websites, the one that had a tank on it. Shit, I forgot. What was it called? Flash Animation, I think it's called. I don't know. I remember him though. I remember him. I didn't watch his show, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool. All right, let's lock in a little bit because it's been an hour and I haven't really done much of anything, to be honest. So allow me to lock in for a moment. I think probably the other finger would probably come around here. And then you wouldn't see the rest of them. Although, to be honest, it kind of passes, the pinky finger kind of passes. The ring finger kind of passes the pinky for like almost an entire knuckle, so I think it will be more like this. Yeah. So do you want to cosplay them again, Gambias? Is that your choice, or would you cosplay something else? Wait, but were you actually shirtless, Gambias, when you used to cosplay him? Were you actually shirtless, or did you use like one of those bodysuits, like painted bodysuit? I wouldn't blame you if you did use a painted bodysuit, because you know, Actually, I don't think this perspective works out with the finger like that. Does it? Hang on, let me clean it up and see how it does. Because I think the perspective might not be working with... No, it wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to see this finger. And if you can see it, you probably can see only the tip. Yeah, you wear a beige suit. I see. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest. It makes more sense. You know, I've been watching a lot of videos and like shorts content about wig making, like wig styling. Right? And can I just say, like, if you guys don't like me speaking French, but like, what the fuck are they beating cosplayers now? Because listen, wigs are basically helmets now. They're full-on helmets. They will give you padded protection. You know, they'll give a padded protection at this point because they're helmets by now. They're no longer wigs. Wigs are no longer wigs. It feels like they're barely hair. Like, cosplayers are out here sculpting with hair. They're wearing sculptures on their head. It looks really... It looks photorealistic, the character, how it would come in real life. Like, you can tell that it's hair, but like, oh, it looks more like Pokemon, you know? Like a Pokemon hairstyle. A really wild hairstyle that has a hair texture upon it. That's how it looks like. And I remember when wigs used to be like... In my days, wigs used to be unstyled, uncut, shitty bob wigs that you would occasionally put like Miku ponytails on and pretend like they were good looking. Those were the wigs that were on my days. And now basically people are rebuilding character wigs from scratch. Just grabbing like at that point, instead of grabbing an actual wig, why don't you just make it yourself? Like, these people shave the wig, and then just rearrange the hair webs from scratch. Like, basically, they just wanted the ball. They just wanted the cap. They just wanted the wig cap rather than the actual wig. And at that point, it's just like, isn't it not easier to just buy like webs of hair and a wig cap and just remake it yourself instead of like balding the wig cap before it? I don't know. I'm not a cosplayer. I don't know how that works. I probably need to ask Hime. Yeah, I wore a beige bodysuit. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes sense. I think the character that I would like to cosplay, if I could, I would like to cosplay Amy Rose. I would like to cosplay Amy Rose from Sonic. Only because I just want boots like this. I just want those boots. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the inspiration behind Renet's boots are actually Amy Rose's boots. I love those boots so much. They look like they would be very fun to wear. By the way, chat, little pro tip. What is happening? I clicked Ctrl-C a little bit too many times. Suddenly we're back in the tournament. I'm back in the fucking building again. Suddenly I blink back and it's the tournament day. It's tournament day 1. Oh god. I forgot that I had to delete that. Damn. Okay, so how would that work though? I don't think the moving mirror mod. I'm using my body as exploration. Give me one moment. I mean, it does go up, but not that much. It's actually not that much of an extreme. Okay, so chat, one thing that I learned recently is like the way that the clavicle works when it comes to raising your arm. and it's kind of been for the better. I think like I'm in an era in which I'm improving the way that I draw again, in a way that makes me happy. Because there are times in which I don't know how to improve my drawings, and they feel they feel very samey to one another. But then something happens. I get a flash of inspiration from the gods, and I learn something new about anatomy, and then everything looks better. It just looks better. I think it's probably why my art style feels like it changes a lot between drawings. It's just I always learn something new when I draw. Okay, I don't want to make this too big. In fact, I don't think the perspective is working now that I think about it. That is not the eraser thing. Hold on. Let me rethink my strategy of attack on this one. Like, the idea is that he's... Okay, I think maybe the clavicles needs to move back a little bit more. Is he fully looking from the side? I think so. This is like a 3/4 perspective. I think the arm be more or less there. Let's just connect all of this. Yeah, it's more or less here. More or less. Sorry, chat. I had to remember how to draw for a moment. Don't you guys love that I was talking about the fact that I was feeling much better about my art recently, and then suddenly I forgot how to draw? Although, I feel like this face... Hang on. Maybe it should be more like this. The hair should... The face should be farther like that, like he's cocking his head back. Yeah. That's what I need. That's what I needed. I need him to cock his head back a little bit more, which means that the clavicle is actually not working anymore. Ugh. First of all, this one he needs to go down. Got right about there. And then does that feel better? That feels a little too low still. Yeah, I think that height is good. And then I know that this needs to go farther up, like so. Yeah. Does it go further up though? Oh no. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit more because I usually tend to find that sometimes my brain just triggers me into being safer than I need to be. Like, this happens to me in character design as well. Sometimes I am just very, very safe with the stuff that I design and that I do. Like, let's say for example, when I was designing Renan, the bow that I did for Renan was actually not this big originally. It was like half of this size. It was supposed to be like a very minor part of my character design. But I thought about it further and I realized, no, it needs to be bigger. Because a big part of character design is to have things that break the shape of a normal person. It looks more interesting, right? And so when I did that, I noticed that I just tend to be safe, you know? I tend to make things more realistic rather than exaggerated. And when you do that, you don't really get a good you don't really get an interesting version of drawing of the character, you know? And the same with anatomy. Sometimes I'm too scared of deforming stuff that it just ends up not looking good. And that's bad because it needs to look good. It needs to look fluid. But that's the point. Sometimes the body just contorts in ways that is fucking stupid. And it looks fucking ugly, but that's just the body. And that's what makes it more look a bit more, I guess, realistic. I know he's got painted. No, I'm not gonna change that. Even now, actually, even now with his eyes, I'm trying to switch them in a way that makes more sense to my brain. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is to preserve the character. Okay, so his shoulder would be there. Hey, what? Huh. Oh, thank you for following on Twitch, Gambius. I appreciate it. It wasn't necessary, but I thank you anyway. Thank you anyway so much for the follow on Twitch. You just wanted the emotes. If that's the case, I understand. I wanna get membership so bad. Holy shit! Thank you so much for subscribing, Gambius. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Wait, does that say 6 months? Did you just subscribe for 6 months, girl? Girl, you didn't have to do all that. Thank you, though. Thank you. You're so sweet, Gambius. Oh my gosh. I really want to get YouTube. I really want to get YouTube supporting how I can. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're so nice to me. I really want to get like what's it called again? YouTube memberships, though. I really want to get the memberships. Because I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel bad that YouTube chat doesn't have access to the emotes that are drawn for Twitch chat. It's not fair to you guys. I don't know. I'm developing a lot more of an appreciation for Twitch than YouTube. So, sorry, for YouTube rather than Twitch. And that's not to say that I don't like, you know, that's not to say that I don't like Twitch and I don't like the people who support me there. In fact, I appreciate all the support regardless of where it comes from. But I don't know. I want you guys to be in the same place. No, same playing field. The emotes are nice. Thank you. I'm glad that you're using that emote very well. People give me compliments a lot for that emote. Like, they never seen that emote before and they give me a lot of compliments. They give me a lot of compliments on that emote. And I don't know, maybe I should sell them. Maybe I should sell them. Maybe I should be like, you know what? Hey, you too can be Chelsea. If you just give me money. Obviously not. I don't know. I'm trying to lay low on commissions for a little bit until I can finish my backlog. There we go. I have a bit more of an idea of how his body is supposed to look like. Jesus. Dad, I have a question. If you were to describe my voice, how would you describe it? This is not a trick question, by the way. You can actually answer honestly. I promise I will not ban you if you tell me that my voice is annoying. But I want to know. How do you feel about my voice? Because you're the ones who are you're willingly subjecting yourself to this amount of torture. So I need to know. Do you find my voice relaxing? Because I don't think relaxing is the way that I would use to describe it. But how do you find my voice? Your voice is so annoying, I can never get enough. Well, thank you. Actually, that's a high compliment. That's a high compliment. My voice is annoying enough that you can never forget it. Hi, Akagi, how you doing? I'm drawing a sexy man. How do you feel about sexy man? He's mostly just balls and sticks right now, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm doing good. Thank you. Love me some 2D, man. I love 2D, man. Should we just do it, Chad? I don't want to become one of those like one of the streamers whose whole content is just tier list, right? But like, do we want to do a tier list of just 2D men, just talking about 2D men? Like, should we do the 2D men award? Yes? Wow, okay, that was fast, Kage. If we do the 2D men award, who should we include? I'd be so down. Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind, actually. That sounds like fun. Probably not on this stream, though, because this stream I'm supposed to be drawing. But I'll do a stream for that, honestly. I'd be down for a stream like that. I mean, if there's a bigger passion than character design and fashion for me, it's just men. Just men. I love men. Men are good. I have both the curse and the love. I'd be so down. Hell yeah. I'm glad we're finding our groove here with the 2D, man. You know what you guys know what I found so funny about my sister? My sister complains that I yell a lot while I'm streaming. But then you hear her like literally talking talking about sports and yelling about sports and just like, are you sure, ma'am? Ma'am, are you sure that I'm the annoying one in here? Because I yell, but I don't yell like a fucking maniac. I don't yell like somebody's murdering me. At least I think so. I play Love on this space for a reason. Hell yeah. I wanna get into Love on this space, but I'm not really sure that it's for me, you know? And I already play so many gacha games, honestly, Chad. I keep doing this. Thank you. I was saying, Chad, that I just didn't know. I didn't know at all that Love in This Space was an action game. Like, that's the genre of Love in This Space. I didn't know there was an action game. I genuinely thought it was just an app to look at pretty men, you know? But is it fun? Is what is the level of the action game that we're talking about? What's the level of it? Like, are we talking like how deep is the combat? Yeah, I know you play it, Kagi. So how deep is the combat? I guess more so I guess what I mean to say, how in depth is it? You know, how in depth is it? Gotta fight for love. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. You know what? I'm not really sure that this is working, but you know what? Actually, I think it's because it's more. Yeah. And give him a short torso. Not a vibe. Not a vibe. Sorry. I suddenly got that in my brain for some reason, and I had to say it. Otherwise, it's gonna bug me. You guys remember that guy? You guys remember that guy? The not a vibe guy. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Let me see if I can find the audio. Oh yeah. This one.
Where am I? You have been summoned to the House of Vibes for your vibes.
I forgot it was called the House of Vibes. You have been summoned for the House of Vibes for your vibe check. Oh. Oh.
Vibe check. State your name. Karen? And is it true, Karen, that you've been buying all the toilet paper at Costco for the past 3 weeks? It is. It has no regard for anyone but itself. Selfish. And selfish is not a vibe. Not a vibe.
Do you guys remember that? Please tell me that I'm not crazy. Please tell me that I'm not crazy. Do you know that? Do you know that? Please tell me. Not a vibe. I hate it here. What about Lamau? No, Lord, you don't know. Damn. I'm lonely here. I'm lonely. I am so lonely. I am nobody on my own. Oh. First time hearing that, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you in DMs, Kagi, because I think you're gonna laugh your shit off. It does get difficult, which is why you have to grind to level up materials and then level up the memory cards. Oh, okay. Are the memory cards like the characters themselves? Because I know that when you pull for what you're pulling for is cards. Are those the characters? You have been summoned to the House of Vibes for your vibe check. State your name. I feel old whenever I reference that. And that wasn't even an old video. It was like 2020. It was 3 years ago. Actually, no. 2020 wasn't 3 years ago. It was 5 years ago. Girl, by the way. Hi, Chad. Hi. Chad. Let's talk about something real quick. I'm gonna make you feel bad about today. Are you ready for this, Chad? Are you ready for this, Chad? Guess what? Only 2 more months until 2026. How do you feel, Chad? Do you feel like time isn't real yet? Do you feel like time isn't real? Do you feel like time is an illusion yet? Shut up. I will never. They tried to silence me, but I will never be silenced. I shall never be silenced. You just pissed me off. That was the point. That is what I was trying to do. Thank you very much. I just did my job, and I appreciate it. I will fight you in your sleep. Honestly, please do. I need company. Because I was doing the tournament for so long, I just haven't been talking to many people. And Jerry has been busy, and so we haven't had the opportunity. I haven't had the opportunity to like hang out with Spice Bunnies in like a week or so. And you may be saying, but Renan, it's just a week. Why are you talking about? Why are you talking about like you're not talking to nobody ever? And I'm like, do you know how long a week is for an extrovert? Do you know how long a week is for an extrovert? It's like you're starving me of food, you know? When you don't give me attention for a week long, I die. I'm a Tamagotchi. You gotta pay attention to your Tamagotchi, otherwise it's not gonna work out. Bestie, I love you, but damn bitch, I'm gonna get you. But from down there, ho? From down there? I don't know, can you reach? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen for you. I don't think that's gonna happen for you. But hey, I can give you a stool. If you would like a stool, I can lend you one. The problem is though, is I don't know if you could even reach that. By the way, Chan. Kagi is quickly approaching my location, chat. So if I stop talking for a moment, if you guys notice that I stopped yapping, it's because Kagi got to me. You know what? I say this as though as if I had tall people privilege, but I'm not really that tall. Chad, what is considered tall? I know that tall is different depending on where you live, right? I know tall is different depending on where you live. That is something that I am very, very aware of. Because according to people, I am a short ass. My ass is short. But where I live, I am not short. In fact, where I live, I would say that I am average. So, what would you say is tall to you? What is tall to you? Past 5'5" is what I consider tall. Really? I mean, I don't really sure. Actually, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I am 171 centimeters. How tall am I? Am I 5'5"? Because when last time I looked it up, apparently I was 5'5", but I'm not really sure. Okay, 170 centimeters. Ew. What? Yeah, 170 centimeters. 5'5". Apparently I'm 5'5". 5'10" and up, I say. Okay, okay. The bar is moving up a little bit. I see. I don't really know if I'm tall. I'm 6'3"? Bitch, what the fuck? Are you enjoying the weather up there? Are you enjoying the clouds? Are you enjoying like the purest form of oxygen up there, Aaron? What the fuck? What do you mean 6'3"? Do you bunk yourself every single time that you go down a hall? Anyone above 6 foot is a fucking skyscraper to me. Girl, it's a mountain. I'm gonna say something so wild right now. You know what? Anyone above 6 foot? It's a mountain to climb on. I'm kidding. That's a mountain I'd be willing to climb, baby. I need to be put down. I need to be put down. Honestly. Not the bunk. Why are you bunking me? See, that's why you decided to subscribe. You wanted to bunk me. Girl, what? Girl? You know you would. You know you would. You like them big. You like them tall. You like them big. You like them chunky. I don't know that I can draw a skinny man anymore, Chad. Chad, I'm trying my best to make him a skinny man, but I feel like he's not buff. Oh, God. What must I do to make an anime skinny man again? I don't want him to be buff. I want him to reach skinny. What is happening? I used to not be able to draw buff men, and now that's the only thing that I'm able to draw. Why? Like, I don't want men with I don't want a man with big tits because he's not a man with big tits. He doesn't have big tits. God damn. Me being 5'3", if someone is 5'5", I would still be able to date. I still date. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, but at what point is there a limit? Like, where is the limit on that, though? Because I'm sure there must be a limit before you're like, okay, the height disparity is too much. Like, at some point, the height disparity must be an inconvenience. So, like, at what point do you put the limit? Because I don't think it's enjoyable for, say, like, somebody who's, like, 5 to, like, 4'2", to date somebody who's, like, above 6 foot tall. Like, there must be a limit, right? I was trying to say I don't know what just happened about my height. Yeah. I mean, some people are blessed, unfortunately. Some people are vertically challenged, like Aggie, and some people are blessed, like you. You know what? We're just gonna pretend. We're just gonna pretend that this is a skinny man. I mean, he's skinnier, but he's not that skinny, to be honest. I could make him skinnier. I don't know how to. With this current society, I will stay single for as long as I can. There's a limit altogether. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dad, let's take ibuprofen together and stay single. Although, to be honest, I don't want to stay single. Personally, I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend like yesterday, even though I don't know what to do with him. I want a boyfriend like yesterday. I crave companionship in a way, in that way, but well, it hasn't happened yet, but maybe soon. I don't know. If I get desperate enough, maybe I just went to like a dating app or something. Although, to be honest, I'm scared of dating apps, dude. I don't want to become a statistic on the news, so I don't really want to do dating apps. They make me scared. Cause like, what if I go to the house of a hot man and then I never leave that house? Not because I became his wife, but just because he spread me on the floor, but in a way that is not fun or interactive. Don't do dating apps. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid and just play Love in the Space and pretend like I'm in a relationship with a fictional man. Maybe that will make me feel better. I think I'll drink the Kool-Aid. Hold on, something happened here. Yeah, I moved the clavicle and now it's wrong. Yeah. Okay. It's literally what's left as far as what you find in there. I know, right? I've been told that those apps are not good for anything anymore. Not even for hooking up, apparently. Like, my friends who are like the run-through dolls. My run-through doll friends are telling me that there is no good people down there anymore. Which is sad. I think... if you don't just do Tinder or Hinge, I mean, is Tinder even good anymore? Because, like, I think people... The thing is that Grindr, for example, which is supposed to be a dating app for men, you know, is mostly just for hooking up, right? And even then, the hookups are not really that good. But I heard that Tinder is also the same at this point. You know what I want? No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do OkCupid. Because I tried opening an OkCupid account once. And it was like I was getting a medical exam. Like I was filling up a 24 question questionnaire. You know? It really was like, hey, so what's your age? What's your sign? Have you ever peed on a shower? But they do some very outlandish questions on OkCupid. Do you like to pee on a shower? Does this look good? Oh god. Maybe I overcorrected and make his text. Yeah, I think I may have overcorrected a little bit. I mean, to be honest though, knowing whether or not your partner likes to pee on the shower or not is important information to know. That is a very important piece of information that you gotta know. If they like to pee on the shower or not. Because believe me, the pee might go... Not speaking from personal experience, by the way. Not speaking from personal experience, but... The pee might go... The yellow color might go away, but the smell doesn't. The smell does not. So, you gotta know that. You gotta know that before you start dating. I'm just saying. And with that, we're gonna stop talking about that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get exposed for things that I am not proud of. Let's move on to another topic, shall we? Let's move on to another topic. Alright, wait, Kagi. As a fictional man connoisseur, how do you feel about this man? How does this man make you feel? As a man who likes men, how does this man make you feel? I don't know if he's your type, to be honest. I don't think he's your type, but I'm just asking. I'm just asking to know. Okay. Here. I think I'm gonna draw his hair first. I think his hair is the first thing that I gotta tackle, because that's gonna take me a while. He cute, but not for me. I figured. I think you like them a little bigger. If my memory does not betray me. I think you're more partial to big, strong, buff man. Better than a small man. You don't like it small, you like it big. I get it. He does have 24 miles of forehead, though. That forehead is big. Okay, his sideboard is basically literally on the size of his side of his head. So I guess it could be. Although, if he's pulling it back. If he's pulling it back, I think it will go like this. Do you like Pokemon, Kagi? Is Pokemon a game that you care for or not? Now that I think about it, that's a question for all of you, Chad. That's a question for all of you. Do you guys like Pokemon? Because, like, I realized that I did the Pokemon tournament without asking anyone. Yeah. I'm into the nerdy type. For some reason, that doesn't quite fit the idea of when I think about you liking men. For some reason, nerdy type is what I think about. Oh, yeah! Kagi! And everybody! I know that... Chad... I don't know how much you are into VTubers other than me, because I know that some of you are not into VTubers as much as I am. But have you guys seen the new FSP voice? Have you guys seen the new FSP voice? Have you seen? Have you tuned into the news yet about them? I love them. I love the designs. But can I just say, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. There is something that bothers me a lot. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you, Chad. I'll show you. What's the name of the dog boy again? What's the name? What's his name? I forgot his name. Shit. I guess I'll look at. I guess I'll open the website. 1 second. One sec. Talents. They should probably be on the website already, right? They're not. Damn. I guess they're not. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at Twitter. I don't want to open Twitter no more. Where is it? Kalen's Stray Fry. Okay. That is a name and a half, by the way. Actually, it's not even... It's Strafey, right? Okay, there we go. I wonder if I can find a full body, though. Because I saw it on Twitter, but I don't know if it is around. I guess not. I don't know how to pronounce it until the stream. Me neither. I know he speaks Spanish and he speaks French and he's fucking Mr. Worldwide. You know? He's Mr. Worldwide and he fucking can speak everything. Let me see if I can find the full body. Okay, I'm trying. I typed out his full. Chad, I promise I'm not this way. I promise I am not like this. But I found this. By the way, this is art by Olivia Flex. I was trying to look for this man's full body, and this is what I found. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl, we're getting hot up in here. You're getting hot up in here. Oh, God. That's not what I was trying to look for, but it is appreciated nonetheless. Bark indeed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. God damn it. No, I'm not gonna find it. I am so sad. I'm gonna have to see if I liked it. I don't think I did. Oh no, yeah, found it. I found it. So, I have a bone to pick with this man in particular. I have several bones, in fact, and I don't think he deserves any of them. He's been a bad boy. Why? This fucking jacket pisses me off. This jacket pisses me off. I don't understand how this works. This is Vtuber design at its finest. What the fuck? Like the rest of the design is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm in love with the rest of the design. The rest of this design is awesome. I appreciate a dog boy who's a police. He's a police dog as well. But just how? How? Because listen, okay, so let me just draw over it. So like the jacket is like this, right? This is the jacket. Love that. This is the jacket, which apparently goes under the shoulder pauldron, or they just have very similar pauldrons to the other one. So this is more or less how the jacket should work, right? On this side. But on the other side, it should be basically hanging like this. Like, this doesn't make no sense. Obviously, this is not run in the best way possible, because actually let me try and think about tension points. 1 second. There should be like a lot more tension coming from here, and then realistically, it should be falling something like this. It should be something like this. And it pisses me off because I just don't understand. I just don't understand how it works. Like, hello? I don't know. It feels like is it sewn to this jacket? Is it sewn to the jacket underneath that actually has the lapels? Like, that's what I don't understand. It pisses me off so much because, like, the easy answer to this, the easy answer that could have been without me causing me psychic damage is just... Let me just Thanos snap it, that's what. Let me just Thanos snap it. The easy answer to it is just make it a cape. Make it a cape. I know Edna Mo says no capes. But in this case, a cape would help me. A cape would hurt me less. A cape would hurt me less than this. Just make it a cape, Mary. Just put the cape in the bag. Put the cape in the bag, little bro. Well, we have to wait for the full reference to shit this out to understand. I'm sure. Listen, this is not critiquing his design. His design overall is really good. It's just the jacket pisses me off. It's the same thing as Caesar from Sunless on Zero. It just pisses me off. Put the jacket correctly on, Mary. Put it on correctly. It's getting cold, sweetie. Put your jacket on. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Back to me doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is drawing a hot man. I actually don't quite understand how he said words. I know that his hair is segmented to be more like... almost... like it's an oil spill. But it's a little hard to understand. It's okay though, I'll figure it out. I'm so excited to see more of this mad scientist. I know what you are. I know what you are. And it is disgusting. I'm kidding. I'm kidding because, like, honestly, same. Honestly, same. Hold on. Let me figure this hair out before I fucking crash out. Hang on. I need to do this in a different layer now that I think about this. Leave me alone. It's okay. It's okay to be disgusting, Kagi. It's okay. I support your rights and wrongs. It's alright. I support whoever you are, Kagi. Even if it's a fucking degenerate. Okay. I need to... Okay, so his hair is very voluminous in the top, so it should be going. I'll break this up in proper shapes later. Right now, I just want to figure out more or less how it's gonna look as a full shape. Because I know both of the sides are shaven down. That is not the right color. I just let the crazes apparently into the men. I prefer golden Vtuber personalities IRL. Red flags in 2D, green flags in IRL. Honestly. Oh, I was gonna read you, girl. Oh, girl, not too much, not too much. I was gonna read you, but not too much, not too much. I don't wanna affect our friendship. For the sake of our friendships, I decide to not say anything. And let's keep it that way. Sorry, girl. Sometimes it's just too easy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just do it instinctually. Say it. No, girl. No, girl. No, girl. For the sake, I am not at liberty to speak at this moment without the process of my lawyer. Thank you very much. No. I'll say it to you off stream. How about that? How about that? I don't want my chat to think I'm an asshole to my friends. Okay, let's see. This should be like this. Less. I think it's more so these shapes right here that make it less blobby and more so hairline. Calls on Discord. No, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. It's off stream. I'll say it to you on stream. Get out. Get out of here. Get out. Atria, shut up. Wait, I'm calling. Well, Brittany can come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. That's what you're gonna get. That's the ringtone. That's the ringtone. I am streaming right now. I should say it at a later tab in a more private area. Away from prying eyes who would think I'm gonna be an asshole. Are you voice failing me? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, next. I think that's a Britney Spears song. I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow her. I don't know her. I don't know about that. I don't know about that girl. Or is it Ariana Grande? I don't know. I don't keep up anymore. Ah! Fuck. I'm getting absolutely demolished by those mosquitoes. Jesus Christ, Mary. Girl, it's an Ariana Grande song. Woo! Ooh, uh-oh, I'm gonna get cooked. I'm gonna get cooked. I'm gonna get absolutely cooked by anybody who finds out. Jesus, don't let them find out. Don't let them find out. Because if anybody who likes Ariana Grande finds out, they're gonna cancel me. That was the more humor thing I ever heard you say. Girl, the thing is though, when I do songs, I don't do artists per se. Let me put it that way. When I am listening to music, I don't really care about the artist. I care about the song. You know? So what I remember is songs, not people. As weird as that is, it's just you know what? No, I'm gonna own it. Maybe your fave was not memorable enough. Maybe your favorite artist is not memorable enough, and I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry that they were not memorable enough to have an impression on me. Before I get killed by the stands. The stands are gonna find me. That was the most rumor thing. Oh Lord. I think I just need to Maybe I just need to make the section smaller. I don't know. This hair. I'm not used to drawing hair like this. And I want to preserve his chase because I find it really cool the way that they did it. Dad, I have a question. I have a question for all of you. Are you guys ready for this question? I don't think you're ready for it. I don't think you are ready. But I gotta ask. You're a mess, but you're very lucky. I love you. Listen, if I wasn't lovable, nobody would be here right now. But I gotta ask, Chad. Chad, I gotta ask. If you were to want merch of Brennan, which I don't think many of you would, but if you were to want it, what would it be? I'm asking kinda seriously because well, I know people. I know some people, you know, I know people, so I'm asking. You know, I'm asking. Would there be anything you would want in particular? And when I say merch, I don't mean like my designs, you know, like my fashion designs, although that would be cute to do. I wanna know more so, what kind of stuff would you be into? The jacket, to be honest. Really? You want this jacket? Hold on. You want this jacket? You can take it. See? Here. It's yours now. Take it. Take it. It's yours. It's yours. Don't take anything from me anymore. I love the way my hips are. Sorry, I'm getting distracted on my own hips. Where are men? Right here. Oh. I didn't know to do that! I did not meant to take my shirt off. I meant to move out of the way. I need to go. You know what? No, fuck it. Right here. Here are the men. No, hold on. Hold on. Here are the men. I'm drawing the men right now. Here is the men. I need to go. Ooh, girl. Thank you for showing them, man. No worries, no worries. I call them Carlos and Hector. That's what I call them. Although I guess they will be considered the girls, but still. Oh my god, I need to leave. But yeah, this is a hot man that I'm drawing. Honestly, let's give him nipples. Why not? He's looking a little sad without nipples. He shouldn't be an anime man. He needs to have nipples, even though I'm gonna cover it up. But yeah. I can't believe you did it so fast. It was an accident. I was trying to move. I was trying to move out of the way so that I could show my art. And I did, and then I ended up being a whore. I'm just a little girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I am just a girl in this world. Oh, fuck. You know what? This is the reason why people won't follow me. This is the reason why people won't follow me. But hey, hello, Oda. How you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? I hope that you are entertained by whatever the fuck just happened. I basically screamed when you did that. I don't know why people get so scandalized about seeing my breast, okay? I don't know why people be clutching their pearls about seeing my breasts. My breasts are just soft and supple. Can you guys not take it? Have you never seen a male's chest before? Somebody clip that and ship it, by the way. I need to show Twitter later. Oh, fuck. For free, though? Hey, listen. Who's gonna pay for that, to be honest? Let's be honest here. Stop bunking me! I didn't do anything. I promise it was an accident, okay? I promise it was an accident. I really should unbind it from that tab. I really should unbind it. Jesus Christ. It keeps happening every time. I'm pretty sure during the tournament I also got accidentally naked, which is sad and unfortunate. Hey, by the way, Chad. By the way, before I say anything else. Before we move on to better topics, and before we move on to from my soft and supple breast being shown on stream, live on camera, live in the studio today. Have you guys finished adding your drawings to the background? If you guys don't remember, let me just go grab it real quick. What? Bro! Girl, everybody shut up. You know what? Shut up about me and about whatever the fuck I am. Who cares about me? Who cares about me? Shut up. Everybody shut up. Thank you for the stand-up and stretch, Storm. I appreciate it, but you know what? I cannot do this right now. You guys, look at this! 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 I have great news. I have good news. Kime won first place! Yes! Fuck yeah! Kime won first place on her costume contest. I am so proud of her. Look at her. Let's see. What does this say? What does this say? Anime Fusion Best Novice. Ah! I'm so proud of her. Look at how pretty she is. I know, right? Ah! I'm so proud. I am so proud. I'm happy that she won. I think it's the first time that she actually gets first place, actually. I know! Let's go, Hime! By the way, if you guys haven't seen the full cosplay yet, I think she posted on socials already, but I don't have her socials up. You guys need to see this shit. This is some hot girl shit right here. This is some hot girl shit right here. Look at how scandalous. A little bit of a shoulder. A little shoulder moment. I love this woman so much with my whole heart. Her cosplays are so good. But yeah, everybody please clap in the chat for Hime. Clap in the chat for Hime. I will take a picture and send it to her later. We need more claps in the chat for Hime. Because she needs to know that she is loved and appreciated and that her cosplays are so good. Oh god. Anyway, what was I gonna do? All right. I forgot. Anyway, before I continue to get distracted. Chad, if you guys don't know, we were working as a community event for 800 followers. We were working on a little canvas event. A little canvas event. Yes. Where is OBS? No capture. Yeah. Look at this, Chad. Hold on, let me move it out of the way. On the way. But it's not the right one. There you go. Look at this, Chad. Look! This is all the beautiful things that you guys have added so far to the background. And it's still open until tomorrow. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure to go into this lovely link right here and add in your drawing. Everything that you guys add will be added to the final version of this background. So, tomorrow is your last chance. As soon as it turns into Monday, then the canvas will be actually closed, and I'll begin to working onto finalizing it. But aren't they so cute? By the way, let's see the new additions. Because there's been some new things that have been adding here. First of all, this lovely dress was added. I think it says wings. I think they're supposed to be wings. This is made by Liv, which is Liv is a long time viewer of the channel. I love this. Then this Vaporeon jacket, which I'm pretty sure was drawn by Valerie. I think it was Valerie. Was it Valerie? No, it was Valentine. No, Valentine. Yeah, this one was drawn by Valentine, which is so cute. That is a Vaporeon inspired jacket. Then she finished up. He also finished up his Umbreon costume. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so pretty? And also added right next to sorry, my throat is fucking dying. Right next to it is Pin's awesome fall inspired look. We love that. We love to see it. Then, you know, little Pin dolls, Pin and Ribbon dolls. Love that. Voodoo dolls. I think I'm gonna get murdered. And then, probably the bestest things of all. Valentine! Hello! Hola, precioso. How you been? I was just talking about you, girly. How you been? I saw that you came into the tournament. I hope you're doing well. I just realized that this husky doll. Hold on, everybody shut up. I just realized that this husky doll has fucking penguin fin. Oh, that is so grim. That is grim. That is a foreboding thing to look at. Oh my god. He's cute, but I don't fuck with the penguin feet. Oh my god. By the way, I didn't know if I said this already, but hey Turbo, I hope you're doing okay. But how you been, Valentine? We mencionaron? Sí! Yeah, of course we did. We love you. But yeah, by the way, chat, now that it's just you, me, and the FBI agent who's really judging me right now, because I've done several things on this stream which I am not proud of, I need to ask, Chad, how do you feel about the tournament yesterday? And just the tournament overall, if you were able to watch it. How do you feel about the tournament? I had a lot of fun, but I want to know what the viewer experience was. Was the viewer experience good? Because it is different participating on it and like actively running it as you guys watching. That is a very different thing, you know? So I need to know what you guys thought. And if there's anything that you want me to improve on that. It was fun? Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. With it. That makes me feel good because the main reason why the last bracket was done as a sudden death thing was just for like viewers' sake, for you guys watching. Mostly just because I thought about the fact that if it was double elimination again, it was gonna take too long for you guys, and I wanted you guys to not be, you know, up until 4 AM in the morning. I've been doing decent. I love you guys too, but like, I love you more. Aww, thank you. And you're so sweet. By the way, Valentine, you missed it, but I showed the girls early on stream. I showed the girls by accident on stream. I couldn't watch it because I had so much stuff to do. That is okay. I mean, the stream is still there if you guys want to watch it. I was getting bullied on that stream. I'm gonna be so for real, Chad. I was getting absolutely bullied. Because, you know, because I was the organizer of the tournament and I had to participate last minute. My friends were like actively making fun of me about the fact that I was cheating. Because I was the one who saw their all of their teams, and they were like, cheating, this is rigged. And I mean, honestly, I so did not want to win. It's only fair for you to show the girls again for those who missed it. Oh, Gambius, I see. So you only say freaky shit on Twitch. I see. I see. You know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? If you don't look, you will miss it. If you don't look, you will miss it. It's a mirage. It's a mirage. Anyway. In 4K, the girl is on screen in front and center. That's the worst part, though. That's probably the worst part. The worst part was that I was literally right in the middle of the screen as I did it by accident. Oh my god. Is this what you want, Chad? Is this what you want? I could ask Biveros and I could set up a redeem on Twitch so that you guys can get me naked. Damn, Valentine, I didn't want you to see me like this. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Ah! Anyway. You know what? I wonder how many people tune in, because I know the viewer number sometimes goes up and down, and I know that there is probably some people being curious on YouTube, right? But I wonder how many people actually think that my model probably has normal female breasts. I wonder if people are actually fooled. Do you guys think I fool people? Do you guys think I fool people into thinking that I'm a full-fledged womano? Because that would be fun. Honestly, that will be gender affirming. I'll be so gender affirm if at some point in time I've fooled you into making you think that I was a woman. Sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm not. Ew. It will. Okay, let's get this over with. Because I need to actually lock in. I need to lock in. Consider me full, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that most people think probably that I'm a trans woman. But no. Sometimes I am a woman and sometimes I am a man. That's how it works. Sometimes I am both and sometimes I am neither. Actually, no. I almost never identify with neither. Almost, like, I want to say like 90% of the time I am a man, but there are some days in which there's like, you know, I feel so puss and I feel too womanly to be considered anything but a woman. So okay, we're gonna leave that like I don't have time nor the money. But yeah. Anyway, Chad. If you had to guess, you know, all of you know Pokemon, right? I think most of you probably do. And if you don't, that would be weird. But if you had to guess, while I draw this, while I lock in, I put it in the comments right now. What type do you think he is? Looking just by design alone. Because that's gonna tell us whether or not this design is successful. What type do you think he is? And that's what we loaf you. Oh, thank you. You loaf me. You can't get enough of me. Poison. Okay, that's a good guess. Good guess. Anything else? Anyone else? I'm not gonna reveal it until everybody has said something. Poison type. All right. Well, you are right. You guys see what I did there? I almost fooled you. No, you're right. He is a poison type trainer. And honestly, I kind of live for him. I really like the little fabric on below his jacket. That kind of makes like drips going on. It feels so unique. It feels like something I've never seen before. Which makes a lot of sense for a trainer who's this eccentric. Now, Chad, the next question is, can you guess? Can you guess his profession? What is his profession, Chad? What does he do? I promise this time I won't lie to you. What do you think he does? Cat, I am so half tempted to like. Even looks toxic. I mean, I wouldn't describe that as part of his character traits for him being toxic, but he does have a little bit of that poison on him, I guess. But I need you guys. I need to ask you guys. What do you think he does? What do you think his profession is? Whoever answers right will get a cookie. Oh god. My nose. My nose. Oh god. Sorry. My voice is already nasal as it is. I don't need my nose to be so locked up. I fashion designer because he's laying or office work. I guess he could count as office work, I guess. But no, it's not really office work. No. It's not office work, unfortunately. Surprisingly enough, he's not a fashion designer either. Although, with this fashion, he generally should be. But no, he's not a fashion designer. He's not classified as one. A writer. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint, Chad. Think Japanese. Think Japanese. I feel like that's probably a dead giveaway, but you know, it's to help you out a little bit. Yakuza? Ding, 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 ding. That's correct. Well, he's the French Yakuza, I guess. He's the French Yakuza. He is a loan shark. And apparently, I haven't played the game myself, but apparently from what I hear, he is actually the good guy. Surprisingly enough. He is the good guy. He's part of the good guys. I don't know if you could guess that, but he is indeed part of the good guys. I'm gonna do something. Dad, what are the chances? Wait, really? I was joking. No, yeah, you're right. He is a Yakuza. He is part of the Yakuza, per se. He's a loan shark. Like, honestly, they live in France and whatever. They live in fantasy France. But they didn't pull their punches with this character design. They absolutely went for the Yakuza vibes, which I find that so funny. I don't know why they went so heavy with the Japanese inspiration for him when everybody else doesn't look like that. Everybody else looks like a reasonably French person, and then there's this motherfucker. I think they want him to be a head with like a bigger head with the Japanese crowd. Is he fruity though? We hope. We hope he is. Honestly, with this garb, with the way that he dresses, I'd be surprised if he isn't. I'd be surprised if he isn't. But he's very eccentric. He's very goofy, and I like him for that. He's a bit of a goofy guy. Now, Chad, my question is, Chad, I have a question for you. Remember that I'm doing this for a thumbnail, Chad, by the way. The reason why I'm drawing him is for a thumbnail, which I don't know if I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I will show you again. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. I'm coming back up. There you go. So, this is for a thumbnail because I'm working on a video that I'm trying to release by the end of October, which is talking about the character design of Pokemon Legends CA. And this is the mock-up of the thumbnail. This is the mock-up. Once again, this art right here is only a placeholder. It's just something I grabbed from the internet while I was thinking about what to do with myself. So this is just a mock-up. It's just a mock-up. But what do you think of the concept of the thumbnail, Chad? What do you think? What do you think of the concept on it? It's so funny, isn't it? Love it. Thank you. Although, to be honest, I don't even know if he's gonna fit in there. You know what? Let's do a test, shall we? Let's do a test. Let's do a little bit of a test right here, right now. Let's see if he even fits, because I don't think he fits in there. It's funny. Thank you. I'm glad. The thing is, the chat, what I was trying to figure out or not on doing this while I was trying to think about it. Yeah, he doesn't even fit in. I might have to switch around his hair so that he can fit into here. Damn. I don't know. Hold on. Because I was thinking. I'm probably gonna flip around his hair just so that I can make him fit here. But what I was thinking, chat, is what if I just leave him shirtless? Because I was drawing the other shirt earlier. I was drawing the other shirt, but like, what if I just leave him shirtless? What do you think? This will be the idea more or less, but what if I leave him shirtless? Would that be acceptable? Would that be something that would be acceptable for the crowd? Yes? Really? We are degenerates, chat. I just have to know that. We are absolute degenerates. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna leave him shirtless then. I do want to draw a little bit more of his lower body, though. Yeah, they're horny. Yeah, they're horny. No, we know what we want. Well, I know what you want. And you guys are horny. You guys are horny. Wait, I know what you are, Kage. I know what you are. I know what you are, and I know what you want. And what you want is men. You want men in your life. Although it is a bit of a high-waisted pants situation, so... Assuming that the pelvis is more or less here. Just probably actually kind of low. Actually, no, it's actually rather high. Okay. Assuming the pelvis is here. By the way, Twitch, YouTube, please don't ban me. Don't ban me. I'm gonna put clothes on him. Hi, Valentine on Twitch. Thank you so much for subbing on for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate it. Okay, here you go, YouTube. Here you go. I'm putting pants on him. I'm putting pants on him. I promise. They're high-waisted pants, so they probably go above the... I think they go more or less here. Honestly, I should... If I was gonna draw more of it, I should probably actually draw the pelvis area, but I don't feel like it. I just wanted to draw the pants. Just because, you know, for me, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, Valentine, we cannot be showing dick and cock on YouTube, sadly. But it is not legal. I think his head is too big. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I think his head is too big. Is his head too big or is it the hair? I think it might be the head or the hair. Even boxers? No, I'm sorry. Alright, this is not that kind of stream. I'm sorry. We're not doing that kind of stream. Not in here. Not in here. I see you're doing the same thing as Gambius, though. You're doing the same thing as Gambius and just, you know, putting your nasty comments on Twitch while remaining pure on YouTube. Yeah, I think it was just the hair. Or wait, was it? I don't know. Chat, is his head too big? Or am I tripping? Is his head too big? Chat? I'm talking about the actual head, Gambius. I'm talking about his physical head on the top of his neck. Not about that head. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm talking about his actual head. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. I don't know who taught you that. I don't know who taught you to be this nasty, but that wasn't me. It was certainly not me. That nastiness is not coming from me. Yeah, I feel like his head is too big. I don't know. I'll look at it later. Maybe it's just syndrome of being looking at it. Or saying I'm a baby angel. Mm-hmm. Baby angel will grow devil wings on it. You know? Okay, anyway. I'm probably gonna leave him shirtless then. Y'all, not is me, not is I. Sure. You know what? Sure, Gaggy. I'm sure it is. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty with a capital D. Why capital D? I don't know. I cannot spell. I just need to like flirt with pretty people sometimes. I mean, I guess that is true. Pretty people deserve love, I guess. It's not like they have pretty privilege or whatever, you know. I love that you guys are fucking abusing Twitch. You guys are fucking abusing Twitch. Oh, yes, apparently somebody answers to. Oh, but when I ask you to do something, Twitch chat, when I ask you to do something, y'all don't do it. Oh, but when Kagi says it, when it comes to abusing me, you guys do it immediately. I see how it is, Chad. I see how it is. I see how you guys truly feel about me. Somebody's singing. Oh, is the mass voice? Okay, Chad. Sorry to interrupt the regularly scheduled program. So my sister is watching The Masked Singer Mexico, right? And somebody's singing the Dragon Ball Z opening, which is not a thing that I think I've ever heard of national TV. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be for real. I didn't know that somebody was weeb enough to go into Masked Singer and sing an anime song. That is next level weeb, if you ask me. It's next level weeb right there. I appreciate that, soldier, for taking one for the team, I guess. All right. I guess I'm gonna continue this then. And no, Chad, I will not be throwing dick and cock. You know? Not on this stream. I know you guys want me to, but I won't. You will have to pay for that. That is paid content that I will not be willing to put on this channel. I love that you're pretending to be say-so on YouTube, Cambios. I love you for that. You guys are abusing you guys are using your fucking you guys are abusing your subscription on Twitch. I see how it is. I see how it is. Weaponizing Twitch. No, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about, Valentine? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Of course, nobody knows what Brendan is talking about. Brendan is the old man with a stick yelling at clouds. I am old man yelling at clouds right now. That's who I am. That's what you guys are making me out to be. But I know things. I see you, Chad. I see you. You will not get away from me. Honestly, thank you, Gambia, so much for gifting Valentine a sub on Twitch. I appreciate you. By the way, you guys are inflating. I want you guys to know, because you guys are watching both on Twitch and YouTube, you guys are inflating my numbers. So I appreciate it, I guess. Thank you for inflating my numbers. It feels so good. Okay, this is as far as I'm gonna go. That's fine. I didn't really plan now to fully draw him like this, but you know. Okay, Chad, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Does he look hot? Does he look hot, Chad? I don't know, something doesn't feel right, but I'm not really sure what it is. But hey, once again, it may be just a syndrome of me. I've been looking at it for too long. I may just generally be looking at him for too long. Hold on, 1 second before you yell at me. This is just to do the glasses properly. Hold on. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Don't yell at me yet. Don't yell at me yet. This is just for his glasses. Or a line core. I hate you so much. Stop talking. Stop talking right now. I hate you. You know what? You only guys got here, Valentine, but I'm gonna fucking ban you. I swear to God. Anyway, Valentine, I've been meaning to ask, is the name Stupid Cupid coming from the song? Does it come from the song? You love me. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who are you to know, huh? Where's which? I mean, I assume that it's like the old 80s song. What was it, 80s? I don't know if it was 80s. But it was the old song that goes like Stupid Cupid. Da, 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 da. I don't really know what the song is, to be honest. It sounds familiar. It definitely sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure if it's true or not. ¿Cuál más inglés? I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What is the song? What is the song? I assume that it's a song in Spanish, but please tell me. Please tell me. I'm stupid. Does this need to be a bit more squished? Maybe it does. It's not. I don't know what it is then. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know music. I don't know English too. I don't know English. No sabe English. Vengo a entregar la palabra de mi niñora en May. Okay, sure. You know what? I can appreciate new music. I can promise I will probably follow her or anything, but I can appreciate new music. How does this work? It's more like a jewel. But it's like a teardrop shape. And then it goes into like or is it a ball? It might be a ball. By the way, chat, if you haven't yet, you can join the Discord at !Discord on Twitch, or just look in the description on YouTube. It is that easy. sorry for plugging, by the way. I don't know what came over me. Actually, don't do that. You know. Love Me Not by MA. Ooh, okay. I'll look at it later off stream. I don't want to get DMCA. But I am interested. I am interested. I find it to be such a lovely lyric. Okay, so this is supposed to be more like... I think they're supposed to be like wing-like rather than drop-like. I am not completely sure how these are meant to be done. In who? The song? I don't know. I don't know what you were talking about. Sorry. I'm kind of locking in right now, so my brain is kind of like completely forgetting what I was talking about. So, apologies. Can you repeat what I said? I'm sorry. Brain is no longer braining. Brain is only looking at hot men and crying that hot men are not real. I wish these hot men were real, but they're not. I am so sad about it because I want a hot man in my life. I want a hot man. I want a man. Dad, put 1 in the chat if you want a hot man. Put a 1 in the chat if you want a hot man to come pick you up and take you away from this earthly plane. Because I think most of us will do. 1. You're interested? Yeah, on the song. Yeah, on the song. I'm interested on the song. I like the idea of it. It sounds fun. Number 1, see? There's nothing to be afraid of, Chad. I know what you are, and it's okay. Because I am one too. That's who I am as well, so don't worry, Chad. We share in the same... We live in the same home. We are neighbors. Now this part is actually the one that I'm not really that sure of. I'm not really sure how that. I mean, because I know that it connects in the back. That is for sure. I'm not really sure how it actually works out. I think I'm just gonna do it like this and call it a day for today. I think I'm just getting too tired. I think I'm just getting too tired, and I'm starting to not look at this in a pretty light. It happens though. It happens. It's part of art. Part of art and part of making shit is you look at it for too long and suddenly you realize that you don't know how to draw. That all this time you've been a fraud and you don't know how you fooled everybody by this point. That is the spot that I'm reaching right now when it comes to these particular RPs. I'm starting to reach a point in which I hate everything I make. But oh well, it is what it is. Let me just... I just do the face real quick before I leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the face real quick. It shouldn't take too long anyway to just do the face. It shouldn't take too long to do him. Oh well, I'm kidding. See, I'm reaching the point in which I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying shit for the sake of saying shit. I'm not even trying to be funny or anything. I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm just here, Chad. At some point in time, my stream stamina starts to decrease, and I start saying just random shit, hoping that you'd be entertained by my stupid banter. Are you entertained, Chad? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want from me? Okay, let me just... You know what? I'm not even gonna try with the eyebrows that much, to be honest. I'm not even gonna try that hard. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying in the club. Drawing is only hard, and I don't want to do it no more. It is. Thank you. I'm glad you're having a fun time. I'm glad that at least one of us is having a fun time. Chad, would you still love me if I was a worm? And Chad, can you tell that I have run out of topics to talk about? Can you tell that I have run out of topics to talk about, and I am just trying to come up with something? No, you can't tell, right, Chad? You can't tell just yet, right, Chad? I am a fountain of inspiration. I can always yap about everything and anything. Alright. His eyes, shall we? His eyes are actually kind of fun. I really like his eyes. His eyes are probably my favorite part about his design. And the jacket, of course, too. The jacket is fun. The jacket is so fun and it's so flamboyant. But these eyes, man. These eyes that they look like they hate me, but they love me, but they hate me. Ah! I just can't help it. I can't help it, chat. I am a woman of needs. I have my needs, and I know how to meet them. Does he have eyelashes? He doesn't really, but I guess we're gonna give him. Why not? You know what? Slay! Slay! You have eyelashes now. Add it to my board. Let me see. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, that's so cute, Gaggy! Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Hold on, Chad. You need to see this. You need to see this. Look! Look, Chad. This lovely sweater that Kagi added. Look! Isn't it so cute? Let me zoom in. Look, it's so pretty! I love this jacket. Is it a jacket or is it a dress? Maybe it's a dress jacket. So cute. And then look. Look! They made a cute little bunny! Isn't it adorable? I am so happy. I'm so happy. You're doing so great, Kagi. You're doing great. I love your work. Love your hair. Hope you win. Thank you so much for adding that, and also for anybody who has added something to the board, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate that you took the time to do something for my little, you know, my little channel. I appreciate you took the time to do something for my little celebration. You absolutely didn't have to, but I'm glad you did. I think maybe this is too thick. Which is not a sentence I ever thought I would utter in my life. Too thick? No. But when it comes to his eyelashes, it's probably a little bit too thick. Yeah. Whew. Wow. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. Although, to be honest, he does have a bit of like bigger lashes on the bottom. Like, I don't know. His actual model looks like he has that eyeliner on fleek, bitch. That eyeliner is on fleek. So we gotta make sure that we give it to him. And he also has eye bag. That is not the right color. What the fuck? He has eye bag. We gotta make sure that we give it to him. He needs to look tired. He needs to look ever so slightly tired. I don't know how old is he actually. He doesn't look that old, but he might be old. Who knows? Chad, how old is too old before you don't tap that cookie? How old is too low? How old is too old? What's your limit, Chad? Not judging here. If you wanna fuck a 55-year-old, you can fuck a 55-year-old, but I need to know. I wanna know. The public wants to know. How old is too old, Chad? What's the upper limit? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. My brain is absolutely fried. I'm just saying shit. Damn. One of these days, I'm gonna get canceled. And then all of you are gonna be happy that I did. Oh, fuck. I will not expose myself. Why not? Come on, it's fun. Live a little. Live a little. It's fun to make a clown out of yourself. Now, you know, I do it on the daily. I do it on the daily. And I get paid for it, apparently. Oh, fuck. The moment I was born, it was a circus. That's so funny. You're funny, Kagi. You know that? You're funny. Maybe you should, like, you know, make that a thing for you. Maybe that should be a thing that you do. Just be funny. Is that a read? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to read. I don't mean to read. It's just... it's who I am. I know I'm a clown. Bitch, if you're a clown, then what am I? If you are a clown, then what am I? What am I? If you're a clown, am I the whole goddamn circus? Is that what am I? Ooh, this is looking so good. This is looking so good. Although the nose might be a little bit too big, but you know what? It's okay. We love men with big noses. Can I just say, Chad? My first gay crush. Like, gay crush on a real person. Chad. If you haven't heard this story, you're about to feel really sorry for me. If you haven't heard this story yet, you're about to feel really sorry for me. And I expect you to cry for me, okay? So, my first gay crush that I had was in middle school. There was this boy. His name was literally the same as mine. His name was I'm not gonna say what my real name is because I don't want to dox myself. But we shared a name, right? So we were put together, basically in the same vicinity as each other, because we had the same name. So we were right next to each other almost every single time, right? So eventually I started catching feelings. He was a very, very distant person. He was rather cold. Almost would never talk back to me whenever I talked to him. And for some reason, I was just attracted to that, you know? I just didn't have respect on myself, and I was like, you know what? He doesn't want me. He absolutely doesn't want me. He doesn't want to talk to me, but I want him. And that is enough for me. That is enough for who I am. And so, I decided to start to talk to him a little bit more, hoping to be a little closer, right? And he would usually ignore anything I would say to him. Like, he was not interested on anything that I had to say at all. And I was fine with that relationship, you know? It was fine. It was nothing new. But at some point, I was kind of getting pissy that he was ignoring me. And I went, you know what? Let me give him something that he cannot ignore. And I told him, hey, do you want to be my boyfriend? Because he was ignoring me, he said, yes. He said yes. And for some reason, I don't know why, I knew in the deeps of my subconscious, I knew that he did not listen to me, that he did not care one bit about what I had to say on that front. But I believed it. My delusion allowed me to believe that he said yes and we were in a relationship now. And so I was so happy. I was over the moon. Come recess. Once again, this is middle school. On recess, I buy him lunch. You know, I buy him lunch. And I decided to sit right next to him. Because, you know, we were boyfriends. That's what you do when you're a boyfriend, right? You sit right next to each other and eat together. And I attempted that. And he was really weirded out about it, but he didn't mind. And he didn't really do anything. And he just ate the lunch that I gave him. You know? Free food. Eventually, he asks, hey, I wasn't really paying attention to what you were saying. So, what do you say? And I was like, in my whole delusion, I was so confident. Hey, well, I asked you if you wanted to be my boyfriend, and you said yes. So we're boyfriends now. And he looked at me dead in the eyes and said, oh, okay. Let's break up. He looked at me dead in the eyes and said, let's break up. He did not even let me have it for a single moment. The moment that he realized he broke up with me. Hi Don, how you doing, sweetheart? I don't think it's ever seen you around before, but hey, how you doing? Welcome to an introduction to how pathetic my love life is. And you wanna know what the worst part is? You wanna know what the worst part is? That is the only relationship that I ever had in my life. My first and only relationship only lasted an hour. This is the reason why I only rely on fictional mans now. This is the reason why I only want fish on a man in my life now. Ah, fuck. It's so fucking funny, but it's so fucking sad. Girl, I don't ask me, girl. Don't ask me, girl. I was so infatuated with that man. And you know what? The reason why I started talking about him, I started talking about him is because I was talking about the man, the nose that I gave this man. And I remember particularly, he had a particularly large nose. That boy had a particularly large nose. And at that time, all I wanted to know is what that nose do. You know what? This is the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. That's wicked. You know what's wicked? Me. I'm going to hell, Mary. I'm going to hell and I'm never coming back. Oh my god. One of these days, something's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to jail. And you guys are never gonna hear me again. I'm gonna be like a cascada and just say, "You'll never see me again. And no one's gonna cry for you." Girl, it's time to go, Cloud. It's time to go. It's time to go home. We gotta go. We gotta go. Ain't we, Aldo? You're right. You're right. We're all done, man. Listen, at some point in time, we are all down bad for a man that doesn't want us. Or for a woman. If you are into woman, I guess. If you are into woman, at some point in time, you were into a woman that didn't want you. Time to pack it up. It's time to shut it down. It's time to get put to sleep, bitch. Okay, there we go. We have done the face. Ooh, you're looking pretty cute, actually. Them out. The tea I have for you. Ooh, what's the tea, girl? What's the tea? Is it backstage tea though? Is it backstage tea? Is it backstage tea that you cannot tell me live on the air? Because if so, we'll talk about it later. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. By the way, I have to know, what's the reason behind the name the Don? Yes, it's a lot. Okay, it's backstage tea. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it off the air then. But I want to know, Don. I want to know, what's the name? What's the lore behind that name? What's the lore reason? I'm very curious. It's Dochi. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. I haven't heard from Dochi in a while. When I say I haven't heard from her, it's just I haven't heard her music in a while. All I know is that she got into a scandal at the Met Gala this year. But otherwise, I haven't heard anything. I know, right? She's kind of disappeared. She kind of left. She left the premises. Hello? Is my pen gonna work today? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Glad somebody finally came to work today. Oh my god. My sister is yelling. She's yelling for that one man that doesn't know her. Oh my god. But mood though. Maybe it runs in the family now that I think about it. Maybe it just runs in the family. Do you guys ever just like maybe you are like me and you don't really get along with your sister as much, you know? Like you're not the type to really talk to her that much. But do you ever see that family member that you don't really relate to as much as you wish you could? And sometimes they do shit that is really similar to you that you'd be like, "Oh, I would do that." And you get weirded out about it. Like, do you ever have that family member in which like you don't really want to relate to in any way, shape, or form, but then they do something, it's just like, damn, I will do the exact same thing. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Kind of weird how family works. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird out. Like, I don't really get along with my sister that much. Like, we talk only because we have to rather than because we want to. And I've been trying to fix that. But it's a two-way street, you know? It's a two-way street. Sometimes you cannot fix something that the other person doesn't want to fix either. And that's okay. I don't really mind if she doesn't want to talk to me. But the point that I was trying to get at with that, though, is that sometimes she screams in a way that is like she's trying to summon demons, right? And then I listen to my own buds, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, you be talking about yourself, girl. You be talking about yourself. You're talking about yourself in the mirror, girl. So yeah, that's my confession. Okay, there we go. We have an ear. This is an ear, I suppose. All right. It's looking cute. Especially when you're playing horror games. Shut up! By the way, I was thinking, do you guys want me to do horror games on Halloween this year as well? No, because sometimes I just hear demonic laughing and I'll get scared and then just realize, oh, it's my sister. Girl, what if I am your sister? Have you ever thought about that, Dawn? What if I am your sister? And you just found out my second life, my second channel? Have you ever thought about that? Of course not, but still. But yeah, sometimes I am the demonic screeching. Sometimes my sister is the demonic screeching. And absolutely horror games. Okay, but what horror game are we playing? Because I am playing Phasmophobia alone again. That was scary. I am absolutely not playing Phasmophobia again. Somebody gave me Get Dead by Daylight. So I guess we can play Dead by Daylight. Ooh, would you guys be down to play Dead by Daylight on Halloween this year? Listen, you're watching me. I assume that you have nothing else to do. Okay? Don't come at me. You have somehow reached my stream. You have somehow reached my stream. I know you got nothing else going on right now. 5-day horror games during Halloween. Zoophobia? I have never heard of that. Okay, girls, boys, everybody in between. It has to be games that are either free or not too expensive, because I don't have that much money, girls. I don't have that much money, girlies. So I do have Dead by Daylight though, so 5 days of horror games going up to Halloween. I'm not really sure if I'm when is that? Okay. Real tea though, because I do wanna get the video that I'm working on, the video that I'm doing this thumbnail for, before the end of October. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 5 days, but I can do 2 days. I can give you 2 days. Then I don't know. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think it's too. I think it's too scary for my heart. I don't know. Keep in mind. Okay, let's put it this way. I am going to play horror games, and I am for the most part fine playing horror games. Right. However, big disclosure that I must make here before we continue suggesting games. You know, big disclosure here. Just as a slight reminder, I do have a heart condition. So try to not give me stuff that I will fucking die from. Oh, give me 1 second, Chad. 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. I had to help my mother real quick with something. Is my model working? Hello? There you go. Street rate 64. Okay. Just leave me your suggestions. Leave me all your suggestions, and I look at them in a bit. I looked at them after I end stream, and then I'll let you know. But there is a high chance that we might play. I mean, do any of you have Day by Deadline? Because like I said, somebody gifted it to me, so I do have Day by Daylight. I think. Hold on, let me check my Steam now that I think about it. Let me check my Steam before I make any promises that I cannot keep. One sec. Have Dead by Daylight? Somebody gave it to me. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, I do. I do have Dead by Daylight, so. Horror tolerant test. Let me look that up. That sounds scary, but I'll look it up. I mean, that's the point. So they're supposed to be scary, but still. Horror. Oh, it's $4. Oh no, girl, this is. Ooh. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do horror tolerant test. I'll do it if you promise. First of all, you guys have to show up. Okay? You guys have to show up. If you guys don't show up, I'm gonna be super mad at you. Okay? So you have to be here. And for you in particular, Kagi. Guys, what the fuck is that? Ah! Oh my god, the fucking trailer started playing! Oh! The fucking trailer started playing and I got scared! I wasn't looking at the Steam page, god damn it! I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. Ah! And yes, you have to show up. You have to show up. By the way, hi, Might Viridian. How you doing, sweetheart? You do have to show up. I will be very mad at you if you don't. Okay, first of all, condition is you have to show up. You have to show up. And Kagi, for you in particular, you gotta be in voice chat with me. I will not do this by myself. I need to have somebody else to ground me for this. Because I will shit myself. So I need help. Please, don't leave me alone in this. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone, please. I don't want to. I don't want to be alone. Bitch, I am not brave. But somebody needs to suffer with me. You're suggesting it. I'm gonna take you down with me. I'm gonna take you down with me. You're gonna suffer with me. But yes, I will do horror. I will do this one, okay? Although it's a Japanese game, it seems. Is it available in English? Fine, I had it here. It's your own damn fault, bitch. It's your own damn fault. It is in English, okay. Well, I guess I have no excuse then. I guess there is no excuse. Fine, we'll do horror tolerant test for Halloween. All right. Don't say I never do anything for you, okay? Don't say I never do anything for you. All right. We're doing horror tolerant test on Halloween. That being said, Chad, I'm a little tired, so I think we're gonna end it here for today. We're gonna end it here for today. We drew a hot man, and at you guys' request, he's shirtless. Is this what you want? Is this what you wanted out of me? A shirtless hot man? Anyway. Thank you so much for the hydration. I appreciate it. We win. Thank you. You love me, babes. Yeah, I do love you, but shut the fuck up, Kagi. I hate you so much. Alright. I'm gonna finish this off. Off stream. Ooh, sí. ¿Hablas español? Do you speak Spanish? Because it means that my Spanish speaking audience is growing. Thanks for the free tits, babe. No worries. You know what? Have another one. I'm kidding. I'm getting too bold. My brain is fried. But anyway, chat, I want you to know. I want you all to know that never once during this whole 3 to 4 hours that I've been streaming, I haven't saved a single time. Totally, my grandma won't teach me. Aww. I wish I could teach you, but I don't have the patience to teach anybody, to be honest. I haven't saved a single time at all. But yeah, anyway, Chad, it has been a pleasure talking to you. As always, it has been a pleasure. You're an artist's worst nightmare. I am my own worst nightmare. What are you talking about, Valentine? Come on. But yeah, anyway, Chad, it has been a pleasure talking to you today. I really do hope that you guys have a lovely day, lovely night. Thank you so much for choosing me as your entertainment for today. Please do come by next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week, but tomorrow, speaking of date everything, tomorrow I'm going to be doing date everything, and I'm going to be working on Holly. Love you too, Valentine. Bye bye, Meridian. Bye bye. But I'm going to be doing date everything tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on Holly because, you know, it is Halloween. I'm sure she would appreciate Halloween. So yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, and take care, chat. Love you. Bye. Bye bye. That is the wrong thing. Bye.